to the show. My name is Ben, and joining us today is co-host Owen. We're going to be talking about comic book movies, comic books, comic book TV shows, all that nerdy crap. First up, how are you doing today?
Yeah, I'm good.
That's good. That's
Excited.
good. Excited? Yeah, I mean, it is the...
A lot of stuff's coming out.
Yeah.
I haven't even looked at yet, so.
Fucking CinemaCon has been on all this week. I've been paying very close attention to everything that's been coming out. I think we'll start the show with sort of what's happened at CinemaCon over the last week in regards to comic book movies. Earlier, the first presentation, I believe, was SONY, and they had a pretty okay presentation. I mean,
I've only seen bits and bobs, so I haven't really I haven't deeped into it.
Yeah.
But
Well, I mean, the main thing that I got from it, obviously, we weren't there.
Yeah.
So everybody there got to see 10 minutes of footage from Spider-Man Brand New Day. And then a little sizzle reel from, is it Beyond the Spider-Verse? Is that the new one that's coming out next year?
yeah, but it's part 2, like that. Like split up into 2 parts and
Well, I mean, the next Miles one.
Yeah,
the
into
animated,
Beyond.
into whatever, yeah.
Across.
And both of them, from all accounts, seem to be really good looking. From what I gather, it's more of an expanded. So what we saw in the trailer is more of an expanded scene of when they're in the house party,
the housewarming.
The apartment warming or whatever, and I'm just your friendly neighbor.
Yeah.
Hood.
That's actually something that surprised me a bit. Well, not surprised me because I know this Brand New Day was going to be a darker tone, as a lot of people were saying. But it was nice a little bit refreshing to still have that little bit of comedy in there.
Yeah.
Because that was because it's one thing that Tom Holland's Spider-Man's been very good at.
Yeah.
And just those movies in general. But obviously the first 2, Homecoming and Far From Home, had a lot of a lighter tune, I feel.
Yeah, it was.
And
it
then
was
No Way
colourful.
Home, and No Way Home had that more darker.
It
especially
started seeping into
especially
it.
with the rain on the rooftop scene. That sort of
feel
stuff.
As soon as they introduced obviously all of the characters from the previous Spider-Man iterations, I feel like as soon as you see Willem Dafoe, I'm
yeah, that But even the scene with Andrew Garfield talking about post Amazing Spider-Man 2, which we never got to see anyway, but just him talking about how he stop pulling his punches and shit like that. That was really that's what I mean. So I feel like we're gonna get that more mature tone in this new movie, but it was still refreshing to have. It's not just gonna be depression. You know what I mean? Still a bit of comedy.
We're getting that
in
Parker
there.
luck, we're getting that. He is in a bit of a shit spot, but
in the trailer we've seen the scene between the Punisher and him in that car.
Yeah, it was.
He still has that the quick
playful back and forth. I feel like when we see him as Peter, it's going to be a lot sadder.
Yeah, 100%.
When we see him in the suit, he's going to be a lot brighter. And I feel like in the comics, that's definitely something that is very in the forefront of his
100%, 100%.
So as far as other things at CinemaCon, they released those 2 posters, which were so sick.
Yeah.
Sick. I want to get that one with the ninjas.
We'll
put it on the screen. But that one with the ninjas and the reflection in his mask's lens.
Yeah.
How it's got MJ in the back.
Yeah, when I saw
Spider-Man
that.
2, man.
Yeah, when I saw that, I was like, we're so back. Because Toby had one of those and Andrew had one of those. So I felt like, I was like, oh, we're here.
I'm also just so glad it's not one of those, slapped together. Every other poster.
It hit a point in 2017 that every poster post that was figure and then people on the side, face on the side, and it's just and in the background, and it's it was cool for the first 2 times. I don't mind the Endgame one or the Infinity War one.
Yeah.
I think it's also the fact there's so many characters on there that it's oh my God, they're all together. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
But it does get very tiring when
it's copy and paste every single poster.
Love Spider-Man, but I really dislike the Homecoming one. The Homecoming one where it's Oh, we'll have to pull it up. But
I know the Far From Home one is that classic, like it's just got all the characters, right? But I remember.
see, that one wasn't. Oh no, No Way Home. I didn't mind.
Oh yeah.
Far From Home, yeah. But Homecoming, if you look that one up, because I've seen an alternate poster and it was like, why didn't we just go with that? Like, you know what I mean? Pretty sure one of the alternate posters was the, like the classic comic strip where it's like Spider-Man with Iron Man and they're swinging. Like that would have been perfect.
I thought that was the poster.
No, I'm pretty sure it's one of the old face with all the like Vulture and then there's MJ and that.
Yeah,
okay. It's just like, it was just overused a lot.
100%. I guess moving on from all of the spider stuff, obviously the trailer's out.
Yeah.
So we've seen the trailer. We've seen like just how many villains are going to be in this movie. How many characters are going to be in this movie. We've got obviously Scorpion coming back. It's that fella from Better Call Saul.
Yep.
That had that cameo at the end of Homecoming.
Yeah, they're finally going back to that. Yeah.
And his Scorpion suit looks sick. Yeah. It looks so good.
I really hope he's... Like, I know there's going to be a big overarching story, but I really hope he gets a good amount. It's not just a short 15-minute fight scene. Like, I hope it's a little bit longer and it's a little bit drawn out where, like, maybe they fight and then, he gets away and then it's another fight. You know what I mean? Like, it's not just a... One and done. Like a lot of the other ones probably. If it is, I know they're going to do it right, but it would just be nice to... This character's been sitting... It's like he's been on the subs bench and it's just like...
Legit.
That.
And then, of course, we've got... I don't know much about these other villains. You got Tarantula.
Yep.
You've got Boomerang?
Yeah, it's Boomerang.
Yeah.
That's one shot I saw. I feel like they're going to be more...
Like in a montage sort of thing.
Yeah, because what I read just before the trailer dropped was that there's going to be a small like montage of him just doing Spidey stuff.
Yeah.
Because obviously he's lost everyone, so he's just gone full force into looking after the city.
Just throw yourself into work when life sucks.
That's what I mean. So I feel like there's going to be a few like nods to like, oh yeah. And then obviously you got the hand, which is going to be...
Yeah. So, again, like, we went through this whole thing with, was it No Way Home? The one, the last one, No Way Home. We went this whole thing with No Way Home where the trailers were coming out and there was definitely characters airbrushed out of the trailers and you've got the Lizard getting kicked by, like, John Cena.
Yeah, that movie had me on the internet so deep looking at like Brazilian trailers that they didn't like, because in the normal trailer we saw, it didn't have that last bit where the Lizard was getting kicked, and then in the Brazilian one it was still
like
there.
They hadn't cut the scene,
they hadn't cut it properly,
all the way.
And I was like, oh my god, it's going to be someone, it's going to be, oh my god, all three of them are going to be in
it.
All
three of them.
You know what I mean?
And of course we had all the leaks as well. Like there was the set photos and everything that everybody was like, is this a Photoshop? Yeah. Like this was before AI was a huge thing as well. Like, so everybody was like...
As good as it is too.
As good as it is, exactly. But the new one has a couple of shots which I'm kind of suspect about. There is obviously the big splash page shot at the end with all of the hand ninjas going up to face Spider-Man and he's coming down. Not all of those, like it's almost an identical shot composition as that one in
it does remind me.
With the 3 Spider-Men and all the villains on the other side.
Do you reckon they played into that?
100%.
Like, because they know that we know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so now it's created this theories of who is it? Is it this person? Is that... Because we know Mark Ruffalo's in it, but we don't think it's going to be the Hulk.
Yeah. Like the Hulk's obviously going to Hulk out at some point, but I don't know if it's necessarily going to be in that scene.
That's what I mean.
There's lots of theories about how the latest season of Daredevil Born Again is going to like end up. And there has been a couple of photos come out that kind of put it towards
that direction.
Yeah. Without like spoiling anything, obviously the show's not finished, so we don't know for a fact what's going to happen. But there has been some pictures come out from some of the stars of the show that show Matt Murdock in a prison jumpsuit.
Yep.
And Spider-Man is in the trailer in a prison why?
Yeah, fighting the hand who
is notoriously interlinked with Daredevil in like endless battle.
It's kind of like very on the nose, which
Mhm.
makes you go like, because like, let's be completely honest, street level Spider-Man, it's like they could have gone for any sort of, I'm gonna put the hand in like thug category, you know what I mean, like where it's just disposable sort of characters where they're gonna get beat up. They could have went for anyone. They could have went for like.
Well, I mean, Punisher's already in it.
That's what I mean. But they even could have went for like just Tombstone thugs. Or
Yeah.
Obviously Kingpin, but then that's still linked with Daredevil. So it's very on the nose that they've gone for the hand. Now I don't obviously know a whole lot about the hand, but I do know it's a very notorious Daredevil. So it's kind of like, are you teasing us?
100% they're teasing.
Like, how are you gonna do a movie with a Daredevil villain?
And they literally had Matt Murdock
in the last
film. The lawyer in the last film. Yeah, like
so
they
it's not even
had
like
him. I feel like they've brushed him out of that. This is my thoughts. I feel like they've brushed him out of that splash page shot with the hand. I think there's going to be a sequence in there where Daredevil's had to. I don't know if he'll necessarily be there to break Daredevil out, or if it just happens that he's there and helps out in whatever the situation is. Because there's plenty of people that Spider-Man could be visiting in prison. You know, like how many criminals has he put away?
That's what I mean, or it's even just another friend been put away. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
And that's even Punisher. You never know. Like he's already confirmed to be in the movie.
I feel like as well with the Punisher thing. Like obviously we've got the One Last Kill special presatation
Keen for that.
That's coming out on Disney Plus, which they have a trailer for. Have you seen it?
Yes, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I've watched the full trailer. I saw a clip.
It looks cool.
So yeah.
I mean, but it's, you know, like you watch these things and you're like, it's Jon Bernthal, Punisher. I'm there for it.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like, it's like, yeah, cool.
No, like you don't need to convince me.
Yeah, exactly. It's not one of those characters.
But I feel like as well, like because of the nature of the scenes that he's in it with the van going through, they're filming in Glasgow, I think.
Yeah, they were.
So they're filming in Glasgow, in Scotland, and or it might be Ireland. I'm not a map person.
Yep.
But somewhere around there. And it's all out in the open, and like everybody's able to just like take photos of Tom Holland doing the swing.
Yeah, that's one thing that I was like seeing the set photos. I was really like, it's a bit more practical effects.
Yeah, but I feel like they might not have even bothered putting Punisher in the trailers and kept him as a surprise if he wasn't for the nature of the scenes that he's in, where he's out in the open. Whereas Daredevil potentially being in this movie.
That's what I'm, because obviously in that shot that that everyone reckons airbrushed, to be fair, that was one thing. It's like, it looks like Spider-Man's centerpiece, and then there's a person above and a person below, because that's where it looks like the ninja's going.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, if Punisher's already been confirmed,
why not have him in the shot?
Yeah, that's one thing that confuses me.
I guess he might not be in that scene.
But that's where it's like, so who would the third person be?
Mm-hmm.
Because if it's Daredevil, Spider-Man.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just, there's a few things that I'm like, there's theories, and then they kind of counter that theory. But what I'm more interested, if Matt Murdock's in it, is like, what will Tom's relationship be like? Because obviously he won't remember Peter.
Yeah.
Lawyering Peter. But wasn't he also technically lawyering Spider-Man?
I think he would remember lawyering Spider-Man.
That's what I'm...
And I feel like Matt Murdock is one of the few characters that Peter could literally be like, hey, here's the events of No Way Home. This is what's happened. And won't be like, wow, you're crazy. Or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Because he can tell when you're lying.
Exactly. That's what I mean. So it's going to be very interesting. Like, that dynamic will be very interesting because we already got that in No Way Home. But we didn't get it fully. We didn't get the Daredevil and Spider-Man.
On that same kind of thought process as well. Like you see in the trailer, he go up to Mark Ruffalo's Bruce Banner.
Oh.
Right? And he has this, I don't know, like I must be reading into it a little bit, right? But he has this kind of faint, like, how do I know this guy?
That's Hulk.
That's
Hulk
I feel
like
the inside, right?
I feel like
So,
it's 100%.
and that's
Hulk
been a thing
knows.
in the comics as well.
It's always been a thing in the comics. Whenever like everyone loses their memory of Spider-Man, it's always Hulk. Like Hulk always
remembers.
Yeah.
Because most likely when the spell went through as well, Bruce Banner was probably in Bruce Banner mode.
Or
form.
not even that, because he was Smart Hulk. Remember,
yeah,
so
but
like
Smart Hulk is
Bruce's
still
mind.
Not, yeah,
it's just Hulk's body in a way. So
oh man, I reckon because like the way that we've seen Hulk in the MCU for a while, like there's got to be like a boiling Hulk persona ready to just come out and cause.
Well, let's
some
be completely
ruckus.
honest. We haven't really seen Hulk rage out too much in the MCU, which has been a little bit disappointing. There's been
First two Avengers.
Yeah, definitely. Like the first Avengers was awesome. That's in my opinion one of the best versions of Hulk we've had.
I really liked him in Ragnarok as well.
Ragnarok was the next one I was going to say, and then I feel like it's such an underrated part, but in Age of Ultron, like you said, it's just like the Hulkbuster. I think people forget that whole.
Yeah, we're gonna see a like an echo of that. I think.
Yeah.
In this
like
movie.
A rage out.
Yeah, we're gonna see a rage out. Obviously, you're gonna bring Hulk in. That brings me on to the next character that's in the movie that we think is in the movie. So Sadie Sink is in the movie.
Yeah, that's confirmed.
Yeah, and so there's a lot of characters that the internet has been speculating who Sadie Sink is going to be playing, right? I don't think there's any possibility she's not playing Jean Grey.
Yeah. I mean, I obviously went back and forth on who she might be. Obviously, there was that running joke for like a day that she was going to be Screwball, and everyone's like, please no.
Please no.
Like, please, no. Which would have been like really funny if this whole time they're like, oh my god, she's gonna be this big character in the movie, and then she's the character.
She signed on for a 9-picture
like,
deal.
This is the character that everyone fucking hated.
Yeah,
Let's be honest.
It's the worst mission in Spider-Man 2.
Oh my god. It's like, but especially with all the X-Men stuff with the MCU coming up, it does make sense that it would be Jean Grey. Now, I know a lot of people have gone, whoa, hold up. Are we falling into the trap of every, like, Amazing Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man 3, too many villains, overbloated in the movie, blah, blah, blah. But I don't have that worry here at all.
No, like you can have, 20... I think this is a common criticism of comic book movies, where like back when the Spider-Man movie, like the original, the Raimi trilogy, and the Mark Webb Amazing Spider-Man movies, as Spider-Man 3, like you start putting more villains in, and everybody's like, oh man, you're overcrowding this movie. Not everybody's got enough screen time. There's plenty of movies that aren't comic book movies with 20 characters in that are all get a little moment to shine. I mean, it's all about balancing.
There's even comic movies like Infinity War.
Yeah, exactly. Like you've got not every character's going to have more than 5 minutes on the screen, but like as long as the time that they're on the screen serves the story and serves the character.
I mean, one of my favorite scenes from that movie is the first scene where you've got Peter, Iron Man, Star-Lord on the ship in Infinity War, like that first where they're all like meeting each other. It's like not every character got
why is Gamora?
Yeah. Not every character got like a massive amount of time, but when they were on the screen, it was perfect. It's exactly how you think it would play out.
Yeah,
in a
it's
comic
literally
book,
you're grabbing your action figures and you're playing with them.
That's exactly what it's like, and
that's
why,
what those movies feel like.
So that's why I'm not worried that in this MCU big Spider-Man movie. I think it's also because of all these, like, not leaks, theories coming out, because we got told it's such a grounded movie, but I still feel like it's going to be that.
And also, if anybody's worried that Boomerang isn't going to have enough screen time, what are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah, legit. It's like, I'm very keen to see what Sadie Sink's character is going to be, though, because
Jean Grey.
If it is Jean Grey, why is she so pissed?
Well, I mean,
like in the trailer, she sounded.
Yeah, I mean,
if that is her though, I'm pretty sure it was her voice.
Jean Grey. It's got to be Jean Grey. the mind control sort of powers.
Yeah.
If it is Jean Grey,
I completely forgot it. That scene where it's like jumping from the person in the tank, like the random civilian, and
to
then
the
it
next,
goes, and then it goes like that.
So
that
cool.
was like, whoa.
Like if that is Jean Grey, that is like the best version that we've seen her powers on screen.
100%.
And I really hope it is. And I mean, you know, it looks like they're adapting is it the Man Spider story?
That's what we all assume.
Because it's like the mutation, the mutant
and then like the cocoon, and like, the organic webbing.
And we're talking about the. I haven't read the comic book, but we've watched the 90s.
The 90s
cartoon,
ones. Yep.
Where he grows extra couple of arms and he goes to the X-Men for help because he's like, I'm mutating, and they're like,
and Punisher's hunting him.
Like
that. That's a whole.
Like,
you know what I mean? It's like
if they're doing that, that's everything that I want. You know, and we're going into, post Doomsday and Secret Wars. The plan is to go into the mutant saga.
Yeah.
Might as well start setting these characters up.
That's what I mean, because it's confirmed that this movie's during the events of Doomsday.
Yeah,
that's what I've read. That it's that's why Tom Holland's not in Doomsday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Let's be honest. He might be
post-credit scene, maybe.
Well, my theory back before they did the casting announcement was that he was going to be in the movie, but he was going to be a voice. And he wasn't going to take his mask off because no one knows who Peter is. You know what I mean? So he will show up in the movie at some point, but he will just keep his mask on. All he has to do is some voice lines, realistically.
Yeah. I think we might get a different Spider-Man in Doomsday.
Oh yeah, definitely. I feel like Toby's.
I feel like we're gonna get a Toby.
I feel like we're gonna Toby.
I've heard a lot of things about so people who have read the script and believe if they've read the script or not. Like that's up to you to kind of distinguish. But I know there's a couple of guys that I follow who have said that they've read it and they were kind of in the same camp as me before it, where it's like, I mean, this movie looks like a bit of a mess.
Yeah.
I'm not as excited for it as I would have been for an Infinity War or whatever. And then they've read the script or the screenplay and they're like, holy crap, this is like peak Marvel. And that's what's got me like so on board and so excited. And I'm trying to explain this to like people as well when they're like, oh, I'm not excited for Doomsday.
I feel like
this movie
post Endgame, everyone really had like, they were just, I wouldn't say sick and tired of MCU movies, but they were very like
fatigue.
Yeah. And obviously Spider-Man brought that back up. And I think it was also just the fact of being able to go back to the cinemas again and seeing something like that in cinemas again was a massive thing.
Yeah. And Deadpool Wolverine as well. That also made $1 billion.
Yeah, like that. But that's a movie that people have been asking for forever.
Mm-hmm.
Like ever since Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool finally came out, everyone's like, Hugh Jackman.
Put them both in a movie.
And then remember when that announcement came when they were just sitting on the couch.
Yeah,
everyone
so good.
was like, oh my God, here we go. Like
such good marketing.
But I was always keen for Doomsday, and that's mainly because of Doctor Doom, because he was
he's like,
you know what I mean? But I was getting a bit like, ooh, how are they going to play this? How's it going to roll
Robert Downey Jr.
You know what I mean?
He's
like, Doctor
Doom.
That got me more excited. I know a lot of people didn't. They were like, oh, here we go. They're just grabbing onto it. I was like, nah, I'm keen for this.
Well, we'll talk a bit more about Doomsday in a little bit. I want to get through some of the other things that have been announced over CinemaCon this week. Today, as we're recording this, the Disney panel just wrapped.
Yeah.
So we'll get to that. But I want to move along from Spider-Man as much as I just could talk about Spider-Man.
I mean, we could just do a whole
a Spider-Man episode.
Yeah.
DC Studios WB was the next day, I'm pretty sure. And they had a couple of things that they wanted to show. Supergirl.
Yes.
So James Gunn's DCU. You saw Superman. You like Superman.
Yes. I was a bit late to the party of watching Superman. Didn't come out when it first came out, and then ended up going to watch it. It was more just life.
Yeah.
Got in the way, so I didn't really have much time. But I was keen for that movie. But then watching it, I was like, damn.
Whoa.
Wow. I was like, yes.
on board.
Yeah.
On board.
I'm keen for
James Gunn's DCU.
This is the thing. Like, I'll be blatantly honest, more of a Marvel fan realistically, but I want both of these studios being healthy and having good movies.
Healthy competition,
You know
man.
what I mean?
Like how crap was it when like Marvel was in like phase 3 and they were like banger after banger.
Oh yeah.
And then on the other side you had like what did DC have at the time? Like
it was like Batman vs Superman,
yeah,
stuff like that. Wonder
yeah.
Woman.
Which I mean, all of those
The
movies
thing is, it's
have
not
their
even
merits, but
yeah, it's not even like they're terrible movies. It's just they're bang average, below average to bang average movies.
yeah,
there's
like
bits
5
in those,
to 6 out of 10.
like there's bits in those movies that are like wicked,
yeah,
especially some of the scenes in that. Like the first Man of Steel, such a good movie in my opinion.
yeah,
I really enjoyed that.
liked Man of Steel too.
But then it was also the fact the lack of direction within that, because like Marvel had their crap together by that point. Like
Yeah.
they were like locked in and they're like, all right, we're doing this, we're doing this. These started really well, working to the Avengers, got the Avengers done, working to this. Where DC was like, oh, yeah, but then, oh no, I don't want this character. Oh, and then Man of Steel happened and then they just benched Superman for like how many years with an amazing actor they had. And they just went, yeah, nah, we're going to do this now. Oh, and it was a mess. It was
an absolute mess. You had The Rock in there trying to like vie for control.
Yeah.
But around the same
But
time.
I feel like it also comes down to just people not being on the same page in a way.
Yeah. There was
like,
a,
look at
a cohesive
how good was-
vision.
Like, how good was the Batman trilogy? Like, Batman Begins, The Dark Knight.
Oh, the Dark Knight. Yeah, the
Rises.
Nolan trilogy.
Yeah, the Nolan trilogy.
One guy, all 3 movies, one
Unreal.
vision.
Unreal. And it wasn't like there was no room to expand that universe, but he did keep it very Batman.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
and it was also very grounded and
Was it-
realistic. It was like if Batman was in our world,
It felt very real.
you're not gonna have Poison Ivy. Or,
That's what I mean. It felt very real. Like
Yeah.
the Joker felt like just a crazy person, realistically. Bane was just some juiced up massive guy, but wasn't like monstrous, if you know what I mean. So it was it felt very real in a way. But that's where, to counter argue that's where I really like Superman. Superman felt like a comic book movie.
It felt like literally
ripped out of pages.
Well, and that's that. It was so good just going in, and it's not like doing the whole origin again. It literally felt like you went to a comic book store and you picked up just a random issue of Superman and started reading it, and it was good.
I legit was watching something earlier, and it was talking about origin stories.
Just beating dead horse at this point.
Just being phased out.
Yeah.
Like Fantastic Four didn't really have an
origin story.
Yeah.
Like they might have had like a little bit of a clip thing at the beginning.
Yeah.
But other than that,
I like that. In a way,
Yeah,
you know what
yeah,
I mean?
yeah.
Like it was very, even Spider-Man, he didn't really get an origin story.
it's because you've seen it twice in the last decade.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So it's like,
Like everybody knows.
yeah.
Everybody knows. He got bit.
Yeah.
His uncle died.
Yeah.
Everybody knows. Great power, great response. Everybody knows.
Yeah. It's,
but
it is very, yeah, like you said, beaten.
Looping back to Supergirl though.
Yes.
So they've just released the trailer a couple of weeks ago. Looks pretty cool. Looks very Guardians of the Galaxy. Looks very James Gunn, even though James Gunn's not directing this. He's just producing. They did show some footage at CinemaCon. A couple of minutes. She was catching a space bus or something. She was catching a bus. There were some aliens on the bus. Apparently, Millie Alcock's learnt like 4 alien languages or something for like small scenes in the movie to just like converse with the aliens on the bus. Apparently there was a space bus driver. We've not seen this, but
yeah,
I mean that's the sort of thing. And then there was a little montage of like some action. I think maybe a bit of Lobo, Jason Momoa, Lobo. Great casting.
Yes,
Jason Momoa as Lobo.
Yeah,
Very excited for that. I'm keen for Supergirl. Like I think it'll be a good movie. But it is just that. It's like, oh, I will go watch this.
Yeah, same.
I
probably will go watch it definitely in cinemas, especially after Superman.
Yeah.
Probably sooner. But
Well,
I
now
feel
that
like,
you know that they're good.
yeah, I feel like it falls into the trap for me Because Spider-Man comes out so close.
Oh, I mean, okay, so you got Supergirl. It's a month's difference.
Oh, so
So Supergirl for us in Australia comes out on June 26th. I think Spider-Man
that's July.
Comes out July 31st.
Yeah, all right. There's a bigger gap than I thought.
You're not shelling out tons of money to go to this, like...
Yeah,
no. You know me, I go to movies like fucking every week.
Yeah, no, that's... No, I probably definitely will... No, I will go see Supergirl. I am keen for it, but I think it's the same thing where I'm like, yeah. I'm not like, whoa.
Yeah,
but I'm like, yeah.
Like you watch the Spider-Man trailer, you're like, I cannot...
If anything...
I cannot contain myself.
If anything, I'm more keen to see... the world build.
Yeah, 100%. I want to see more of the space bus, and the aliens on the space bus.
The whole thing.
Yeah.
Like the whole, like...
Who else catches the space bus? Do you reckon Green Lantern catches the space bus?
Probably not.
No?
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, he might. I reckon you could... I saw somebody talking about this. I reckon you could have had Chris Pratt in this movie, dressed as Star-Lord, just on the space bus.
That would be funny.
No speaking lines. Kind of like they had Brad Pitt in that Deadpool 2 as the invisible, like the Vanisher or whatever.
Yeah.
And he died straight away. He was in it for like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Like, just put Chris Pratt as a cameo somewhere. You know? Just and it doesn't have to be in his costume. Just in like a leathery space costume.
Actually, no, I know what you mean.
Just as like a little like Easter egg.
Like a nod. Because
I would not be surprised if that does happen.
Yeah, James Gunn.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, like you said, wouldn't be in the Star-Lord outfit because then Disney would be like, hold on.
Yeah.
Money. But yeah, it would be nice. And this is my main thing. I just want healthy competition between the two studios.
Yeah.
Because
I mean,
as much as I...
good movies is more good movies.
Yeah, exactly. As much as I say, like, I'm a Marvel fan, I love DC. Pretty much, they're neck and neck at times. Like, especially the DC TV shows. I was heavy into those when they first started coming out.
Well, like the CW shows?
Yeah, like the Arrow, the first couple of seasons of the Arrow and the Flash.
Okay. Yeah.
They were very, like, those first couple of seasons were unreal.
Yeah.
Obviously, dragged on for a bit longer than it should have. But even, like, a lot of the... like the Dark Knight trilogy, the new Batman.
The Batman.
Like the Batman.
Robert Bat.
Yeah, like I really enjoy when DC do it well. It's just they've just had no structure for years.
Yeah.
And that's where I hope James Gunn, because...
Well, speaking of the structure that DC has now, like moving on from Supergirl, the other things that they talked about was, you know, Man of Tomorrow, the Superman sequel, written and directed by James Gunn.
Yeah.
That starts shooting this week.
Keen.
So all the pre-production seems to be done, and they're going to start shooting that this week now. So keen for that. That comes out next year. Next year, we also have the Batman Part 2. Finally.
I know.
Finally. It's been...
Yeah.
It came out in 2022?
Yeah, it was something like that.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. It's been 4 years since a Batman movie's been
I kind of feel like that's also been their problem. As much as Marvel's tuned out a lot of stuff, and a lot of it's like sometimes overbloating, I do feel like DC there's always setbacks, and there's always, you know what I mean? So
well, I mean, the world kind of had setbacks, I think, around that time period, you know.
Yeah, true.
We had writer strikes and
Yeah.
pandemic and all of that sort of stuff, which kind of just stuffed everybody up. But
It really did.
if you think in the Batman 2, you know, quality over quantity. I'd rather wait 4 years for the Batman 2 than have like 3 Batman
something
movies that are crap.
To have something like the Batman, you know what I mean? Like, have something that quality again.
Robert Pattinson has like recently said he's going to finish up in the next couple of weeks or the next month or so the drama press, and he's going to jump into Batman stuff.
Yeah,
and I'm like, yes, put the suit on, go start kicking some ass.
Be interesting if we get a little bit more Bruce Wayne
in the next Batman.
Yeah, because I feel like
it was a lot more Batman than Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, which wasn't a problem. Like,
I think we will.
It'll just be very interesting to see, and because I'm more interested to see what his Bruce Wayne's like, because Batman's a very similar character to Spider-Man in that sense of people judge an actor via what's his Batman like compared to his Bruce Wayne, what's his Peter like compared to his Spider-Man. And that's where people go, Toby's, you know, Peter was unreal. Andrew's Spider-Man was ridiculous, you know what I mean? Like, that's a judgment that always happens. So it's going to be, I'll be keen to see if there's a little bit more. Because realistically, we only got a handful of scenes of Bruce Wayne.
Mm.
I don't want it to be overkill though, but it would
Yeah.
be nice to kind of see how he tackles that, because obviously like Christian Bale went the whole like playboy sort of like,
Yeah,
you know,
he
like,
played that very well.
which, you know,
yeah,
it's an unreal actor. So like,
American Psycho.
yeah, he locked in for that stuff. But I feel like it's going to be a lot more of a darker sort of Bruce Wayne. But it would be nice to see how I'm just more interested to see how he tackles it from an acting standpoint, if you know what I mean.
I'm not worried.
Oh, neither.
Yeah, I'm not worried. I mean, if you want to move something that's kind of Batman adjacent that is actually coming out this year, they also showed some footage of the new Clayface movie.
Yes, we were discussing this the other day.
Yeah,
I'm
so
interested.
strange. Like, okay, so you know you're starting a DCU.
Yeah.
Your first movie you put out is Superman. Fair enough, right? Second movie you put out is Supergirl.
Yeah.
Sure, fair enough. I mean,
Makes sense.
that's on theme. Third feature film in the DCU, Clayface.
Yeah, not a character you would like put your money on. You know what? When DCU starts, Clayface.
Although, if I was gonna like place bets on, you know, like critic scores and that sort of thing, of what Clayface will get, I think that movie is gonna be sick. There's a reason they're making a Clayface movie. Like, you don't just go and think, oh, I'm gonna make a Madam Web movie.
Well, we'll move past that. Sony.
So James Gunn was presented a screenplay, and that's the other thing, that they're quality over quantity at the DCU. They're not starting production on anything without a completed script screenplay.
Yeah.
So they're not get halfway and be like, I don't know how to finish this movie.
Or they get halfway and go, new director or something like that, you know,
yeah.
which completely ruins
Mm-hmm.
the vision.
Yeah. What was I saying? So Clayface, it was apparently a script that was too good not to make a movie. I've got some set photos here if you'd like to see.
I would.
So that's the set photo that we've got at the moment that I could find. And then there's, I don't know if this is official, but this is some like concept art that I found, which just looks sick. They played some footage of that over CinemaCon, and apparently it was like really cool and scary. It's supposed to be like a body horror movie. I think it's rated R. And also it's set in the DCU, so it's canon as well. Yeah, so that means they're making like,
it's not just like a random, oh, here's a Clayface film that's just like standalone.
It's not the Joker, you know. It's not Joaquin Phoenix. The Joker, you know. It's not an Elseworld story, which is so strange, but I'm here for it.
I kind of on theme with this. It reminds me, I saw a clip of another show, and they were talking about one reason a lot of people like Batman is because of his roster.
His rogues gallery.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it does kind of make sense that people like to create stuff about, like, the Joker has its own movie.
Best rogues gallery.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So it is going to be cool if they can create these kind of single pocket movies that end up, like, let's be real, that movie will probably be unreal, and then seeing him in like the third Batman movie or pop up in a Batman movie would be wicked, because we already know this character and we're already...
What's interesting about Clayface as well, if you on that same thought as, you know, like we're going to see this character in an R-rated movie pop up in other spots, he's already popped up. I don't know if you've watched Creature Commandos.
No.
So Creature Commandos, the one with it's a bunch of like nobody people. It's just this thing that James Gunn likes to do is to just get like the most least known comic book characters he can find.
Yeah.
So Creature Commandos, canon to the DCU. Technically, I think it's the first thing. Like, I don't know if you count Peacemaker season 1.
Oh, no, yes. I haven't watched it, but that was because when he obviously started taking over, that was something I started to look into. Like, where
I really like Creature. You should definitely check it out. But Clayface is in that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, he's in that. And he's Clayface in that show. Like, he's just like, as he would have been in the Batman animated series. I don't know if you've watched those episodes where they introduce Clayface in the Batman animated series, but
It's been a while.
apparently that is kind of the framework of the story. I don't know if it'll include Batman in it, but like I remember I had those episodes on VHS and I watched them like a million times, and as a kid those episodes were kind of scary.
It had that darker tone to it. It's similar to bits of going back the 90s Spider-Man sort of thing. There's tones,
those two shows too, by the way. Like,
there's tones in that show that's a bit like, it's a kids show, but it's still like, hey, it's a bit more darker in
anything else on Clayface? I don't have anything.
It's more the only thing I'm not worried, mainly because James Gunn's looked over and gone, all good.
Yeah.
We've seen it with Sony, but the one thing I am worried about is doing movies on a character that's based from another character without that main character. So like a Clayface without Batman. I still feel like this one will be safe.
Yeah.
It's just I wonder how many times they can do that.
Well, I'm not even sure if they'll do it multiple times.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like this is literally like a one-off weird thing where it's like we got a really good script for like a horror movie that just happens to be set in the DCU. So we're going to make it. And we're going to put it out in September, right before October, Halloween.
So it is confirmed that the Batman is that the DCU's Batman?
No.
So this is where I get... So this is where... With the MCU's the MCU. And especially since No Way Home.
Yeah.
It's kind of like anything Marvel related. Even Deadpool vs. Wolverine. Yeah. Anything Marvel related is now the MCU. So the old X-Men, the old... the old Fox...
Yeah. All of the it's like extended MCU, but everything is kind of still canon in a weird way. In a weird way sort of way.
Where the DCU's very wish-washy. You don't know.
Yeah,
so this is where it's like, okay, Clayface, but are they going to go the same tone as the Batman? But then the Batman isn't. You know what I mean? So that's where I'm confused. Like, who is going to be Batman in the DCU?
Oh, they've not announced it yet.
That's what I mean. So I wonder if they're going to try and convince Robert Pattinson,
so here's my thing of this, because I've done a lot of like deep diving into this because I love the Batman. And I love Robert Pattinson as an actor ever since Twilight. No, I'm kidding. No. I've never actually seen a Twilight movie, but like everything he's done as like after that. He's done a bunch of weird like little movies like The Lighthouse and Mickey 17 and
even in what's that one?
He was in a crazy movie on Netflix with Tom Holland called The Devil All the Time, where he played like a southern droll preacher, and he was just like talking about how like I must cleanse the sin, like doing that whole thing, and it was hilarious but also really cool.
Tenet, sorry.
Oh yeah, he was in Tenet.
That was the movie I was trying to remember that I watched. He was unreal in that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like, very good actor.
So I would love Robert Pattinson in a movie with David Corenswet Superman and them as the Batman and the Superman. Like that's what I want, but that's not what's happening. So we're still getting the Batman 2 next year. It is
so they're kind of standalone.
It's an Elseworld story,
yes,
right? So it's not in the DCU. So that means the Batman Part 2, the Penguin HBO show.
Oh yes,
all of those are in the Batman Matt Reeves universe. As far as Batman and the DCU, they've not announced who it is yet, but they are working on a movie called Brave and the Bold, where they're loosely supposed to be adapting the storyline with Damian Wayne Robin. So it's going to be not an older Batman, but like a middle-aged Batman who's old enough to have. And
Clayface,
Damian.
That's DCU though. So
that's DCU.
That's nothing to do with.
That's nothing to do with Robert Pattinson Batman.
Yep.
Matt Reeves.
Because that's one thing I was like. And to be fair, it's probably bad that I thought this, but it's always been like this where Superman's like more brighter in a way and then Batman's more darker. I was like, is the Batman going to be too dark for the DCU? But I feel like it won't be in a way. Like,
see, and that's the other thing with them doing like Clayface. I'm like, you can still make this work, man.
Yeah.
You can have Gotham be crap because it is, and you can have Metropolis be bright because it is. Like, that's how the comics are.
It's more the like, and that's where I bring up the point about the Bruce Wayne acting is the dynamic between Superman and Batman.
Yeah.
Like, could you see that work?
Yeah, 100%.
And that's where it's like, if you can, why not just? You've already got a good Batman.
You've got an established,
actor, you know what I mean? And everyone, majority of people like him.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Like, but also, I'm perfectly happy to get more Batman movies.
Well, that's the thing. If
like Spider-Man's your guy. Yeah. Batman's my guy. Yeah. And if I have like a Batman movie, if I have 2 Batman movies a year, like in a year, and they're 2 different Batmans, I don't give a shit.
That's how I felt with Into the Spider-Verse.
Exactly. Like, you get some people that are going to say, "Oh, won't people be confused?" It's like, no, they don't give a shit. Mass populace, and don't care. And if you know enough to ask the question, how are people going to know? You know, don't you?
Yep, exactly. There you go.
Yeah.
The thing for me is, I'm also not worried if James Gunn decides to get another Batman. Because look how good Superman was.
Yeah, exactly.
A lot of people are like,
I trust his vision, man.
That's what I mean.
Guardians of the Galaxy might be one of my... It's definitely one of my favorite Marvel MCU movies, or just comic book movies in general. And Peacemaker show's awesome.
Yeah. Suicide Squad.
The Suicide Squad. Yeah. So good. That might be my favorite movie that came out that year.
So I was late to that too. And then rewatching that, watching that, I was like... Yeah. I think I kind of got a bit stung by the first.
The first Suicide Squad, the David Ayer one? Yeah.
The thing is, I don't like shitting on a movie, but because there's definitely parts of that movie that are good.
Of the first Suicide Squad?
Yeah, there's definitely parts, but then there's parts that are like, So it kind of, I
don't think I've watched it since it came out.
To be honest, probably the same.
Yeah, I was so excited because the trailers were so good.
Yeah.
I think we were probably like 16 when that came out.
I think that's why. The target audience was very,
Yeah. Moving on.
Yes.
The next day was Universal. I don't think we're covering anything from there because it's not comic book movies.
I was about to say, there's no comic book stuff in that?
I don't think so. No, I mean...
No animated? No.
Nope.
I did hear something, little side note, I did hear something about a new Transformers. There's talks about a new Transformers. Maybe Michael Bay coming back, so I'll be keen for that. I don't care what anyone says, I'll be keen for that, so...
I can't say that I wouldn't watch that.
Yeah, that's the thing. And kind of...
Nobody likes Shia LaBeouf right now, but bring him back.
Yeah. The same sort of thing is those movies weren't the greatest in storytelling in a way, but they're just good movies. Like, I enjoyed those movies.
I have no problem with the first 3, but also they came out when we were kids. So like I have that nostalgia glasses on when I watch those.
That is...
And also I feel like if I want to enjoy those movies, I literally just have to turn my brain off.
That's what I mean. It's that type of movie. And that's where I also put the Sony-verse Venom movies
same
in that
thing.
category.
It is the same thing.
It's the
exact same thing.
Trust me, some of the storytelling in that movie sucks.
Yeah.
I will say...
But that's not what you're there for.
I love Venom.
You're there to see... You're there to see CGI Venom wreck shop. You're there to see cars turn into robots and then fight each other.
How ironic is both those series are terrible at kind of like storytelling and movie, but the CGI in both those movies are amazing. Because the Transformers CGI 2007 still holds up to this day, and the Venom CGI and the Carnage CGI in those movies were wicked. Seeing Venom on the big screen was wicked.
And also, I need to watch. What is the second one called? With Carnage in it? The second Venom?
Carnage or Total Carnage. Something Carnage.
Let There Be Carnage.
Yeah, yep. That's the one.
I don't think that's it.
It's probably.
What is it called?
I don't know.
What would you call it? What would you call a Carnage movie? And is your idea better than what it's actually called? I'm gonna Google it.
I reckon just absolute carnage.
Venom Carnage movie.
I think you're right with Let There Be Carnage.
What's it called? Tell me. Featuring a new what? The Last Dance. No, that was the third one.
That's the third one, yeah.
Let There Be Carnage.
Yeah.
Hey! It's all up there. All of the useless facts are putting to use on this podcast.
If I had to make a name, I would rip something from like a comic book.
Yeah,
I find a wicked comic book title, and but see that movie, I felt like let me down in a way.
What, Let There Be Carnage?
Like, I just wanted it to be a bit more darker, especially because there was no Spider-Man in it. Like, you didn't have to have that.
Yeah, and they cast Woody Harrelson.
Yeah,
for that's like.
It should have been a higher rated.
What did you think of his wig?
So what's next on the agenda?
Disney's panel this morning featured Avengers Doomsday trailer. Now, the trailer's not out yet, but I have a description of what happened in the trailer, and I'm going to read it out.
This will be my first time hearing.
This will be your first time hearing what's happened.
I've not seen yet.
So, spoiler alert for the trailer that's not out yet. You probably will have seen the trailer before seeing this video, because I don't think it'll be up until Monday. But as expected, Marvel Studios brought Avengers Doomsday to CinemaCon, confirming that the movie will be released on December 18th, which is their planned day. Same day Doom 3 is coming out.
Yes.
So we're calling it Doomsday.
Yep.
Going to go watch both those movies on the same day in the biggest screen I can find. They showed some footage. I think they showed 17 minutes of Mandalorian and Grogu.
Ooh.
And released the trailer. So that's out. Looks good.
Yes.
Looks good. I was kind of like... kind of the same as Supergirl. I'm like, I'll go watch it. I'm not super excited for it. But I'm like, it's a Star Wars movie. I'll go to the theater to see it.
I was
That's
a little
where you
bit.
see a Star Wars movie.
I was a little bit the opposite. I'm very excited.
You're
for
very
that.
excited.
Yeah.
I mean, I love the Mandalorian
Yeah.
show.
I just feel like, it's just I really wanted my Star Wars fix, and
It's been a while.
Yeah,
It's been a while.
Yeah.
And
is it Dave Filoni?
Jon Favreau's directing it.
Yes.
Iron Man.
But it hasn't.
Jon Favreau.
Yeah, hasn't Dave Filoni taken over control a bit more?
Creative control of,
yeah. So I'm not worried at all.
He's like the chief content officer.
Yeah, I'm not worried at all, because we are so back when it comes to
Yeah,
Star Wars, in my
100%.
opinion.
We've got Mandalorian and Grogu.
Yep.
Which, like, okay. I'm excited for it because I'm a Star Wars nerd.
Yes.
You look behind you, there's an actual lightsaber.
There is.
Yeah.
He's not lying.
There is an actual... I'll whip it out eventually. I've got to get warmed up. But yeah, like, I'm excited for it.
I honestly do feel like it might just be 3 Mandalorian episodes in one to conclude.
You would think that to conclude the story.
Yeah.
Right? I saw an interview with Jon Favreau, and he was talking about how it's really hard making TV because you've just got to keep churning the episodes out.
Yes.
And like you can't really like let things marinate. He's had a couple of years since Mandalorian season 3 come out. He's had a couple of years to make this movie.
Has it already been a couple of years? Far out.
So he's like fully baked this cake.
Yeah.
Like he would have made something yummy in that chef movie, Jon Favreau.
Yeah.
Like he's really putting the spice on there.
Yeah.
Like I watched the movie and I was like, holy crap, there's like just so many aliens and characters and practical models, and it just looks really cool. But on the other hand, I don't know how well it's going to do. Like, it's a Star Wars movie. It's going to like break even. But
I feel like it's kind of a love letter to us in a way.
Yeah, it's a Star Wars fan movie. Yeah. I talked to like some random people. So I talked to somebody that loves Star Wars, had no idea this movie was coming out.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I don't feel like they've really marketed it in a way like a classic Star Wars movie would be marketed. Like Rogue One, for example. That was marketed pretty freaking hard.
Yeah.
Like those movies, even Oh my god, the one with Donald Glover in it.
Solo.
Yeah. Han Solo.
Underrated.
Yes. That was marketed more, in my opinion, than this, in a way.
Yeah, I didn't see anything. I guess I wasn't really looking for it either.
Same.
But I didn't see anything until I was watching something else, and they had the trailer in front of the movie, and I was like, "Oh my god!"
But I do
We're
feel like a lot of Star Wars fans know about it.
Yeah,
Like the ones that look deeper. I'm just so keen for that movie because that series, the Book of Boba Fett, Ahsoka, unreal. Even I really enjoyed Obi-Wan. There's obviously bits and bobs in there, but like I'm so keen for this movie.
Yes, we got royally sidetracked though. I wasn't even going to talk about
Star Wars.
Mandalorian.
Yeah.
I mean, we probably like.
I mean,
I mean, Star Wars. Like, there's Star Wars comics. We can talk about Star Wars. Actually, we can talk about whatever the fuck we want. To be honest, it's our show. So, hey. But as for the Doomsday trailer,
here we go.
The Doomsday trailer. The trailer starts with a look at Robert Downey Jr.'s green-hooded, metal-faced Doctor Doom as he prepares to invade the multiverse. There's a shot of Professor Xavier looking out his ex-mansion's window as a bright flash of light is outside, signaling trouble. It's a flood of crossovers from their Gambit and Shang-Chi battle. Mystique transforms into Yelena Belova, resulting in Florence Pugh fighting Florence Pugh. Thor and Doom face off, but Doom catches Thor's magical hammer Mjolnir with his bare hands. The most shocking moment comes when Chris Evans' Steve Rogers returns and meets Thor, taking his hammer from him like he did in Endgame. And I think he says just like, "Hey, buddy, how you doing?"
Yeah.
You know, like,
yeah.
Long time no see.
And that's the trailer.
That's the trailer.
So we're getting Avengers vs. X-Men.
Yeah.
Which
I mean, we already heard from what's his name that plays Nightcrawler that he's like fighting Mr. Fantastic at some point.
Yeah.
So we got confirmed matchups.
Yeah.
Confirmed matchups.
Yep.
We got Nightcrawler versus Mr. Fantastic. Teleportation versus Stretchy Arms.
Yep.
We've got Gambit versus Shang-Chi. We got
Tricks. That battle
cool.
is gonna look wicked.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then we've got Yelena versus Yelena.
Yeah. Yelena versus Yelena.
Which would be freaking cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's gonna be very different to what. Oh no, wait! I read something about the opening scene of the movie, like a theory about the opening scene.
I've seen a similar thing. I think. Did it feature a certain Spider-Man?
It featured a certain Spider-Man and a certain group of mutants.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I've seen the same theory. I'm not sure if it's real or not.
Yeah, neither.
But to maybe fan the flames of that a little bit, the people that I follow that have read the script say that they haven't shown anything from the first section of the movie because they don't believe that we're quite ready to see how the movie opens yet. And that leads me to believe that it's going to be something as spicy as that theory.
Yeah. I mean, in that theory, I've heard two alternate versions of that theory. One where Toby dies, and then he will return later. Or one where he just gets pulled out of his universe because his universe dies. Yeah, these are obviously we don't know.
We don't know.
A quick rundown is literally just the X-Men universe dying, Toby's universe dying, X-Men decide to destroy Toby's to save their own.
Well, it's incursions, right?
Yeah,
that's
legit.
In the comics. You're just smashing worlds together and seeing who wins.
So Toby loses everything in a way because obviously in that universe, him and MJ married, have a kid, all that sort of stuff. Spider-Man can never be happy. You know how it goes.
Strikes again.
And I feel like that could honestly be an unreal way to open the movie because one, it sets the tone of how we spoke the overarching MCU, and it gives me vibes to Endgame. Remember how Endgame we were like waiting because we obviously waited a year since Infinity War and everyone died, which is mental to think back now. Like we had to wait a whole year to find out what happened.
We had the cliffhanger.
The click, and then and it's Endgame that starts with Hawkeye's family just disappearing.
Yeah. Oh, it's the same thing.
That's what I'm getting
It's
at.
the same
That's what I'm
thing.
getting at. Instead of jumping in, going, oh, there's the Fantastic Four. There's these characters. Blah blah. You start hit home. Then because then it goes from the Hawkeye situation to them killing Thanos in the first like half an hour of the movie, and you're like, what?
Yeah.
Because everyone had their theories with Endgame, and it ended up going completely left field to where they thought.
Yeah.
Because they thought the whole movie was going to be them killing Thanos at the very end, and then there was all that. Anyway.
Killed him straight away. We're like...
But that opening scene with Hawkeye losing his family, which then shows him becoming the Ronin or whatever.
Yep.
Ridiculous. What a way to start a film, because everyone was like, it ended on a cliffhanger with superheroes, and it felt very back to ground zero.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this won't be as ground zero, because obviously it's going to be multiverse and all that. But if you start in a whole nother universe, not the universe we're used to, and have a character that a lot of people love in Toby either dying or losing his universe, and then you have a whole set of characters that we all know about, the X-Men, it'll definitely set the tone of this film, I feel.
I feel like it would be fun. Right, I've just had an idea, right? I feel like it'd be fun to have a look at all of the confirmed characters, right?
Yes.
So these are all of the cast that were in the Chair Watch live stream.
There's been some that's been announced since then, eh? I'm pretty sure. I don't know.
I saw something about Scott Lang's daughter.
Yes. I mean,
sure. Before we jump into that, there was a piece of artwork that Robert Downey Jr. I was going to start the show with this. That's hilarious. So there's a piece of artwork that Robert Downey Jr. posted for Easter.
Oh.
Which depicted, we'll pull it up on the screen now, but it depicted Doom holding an Easter basket, and each of the egg had a logo from a different like character or group. And we wanted to have a look at this and just kind of see who we know is in the movie, and there's a couple that are like not confirmed but are in the basket.
Well, you've got Fantastic Four,
Yep.
X-Men,
Yep.
Thor,
Yep.
Loki, which has been rumored,
Yep.
especially with
Loki's confirmed.
Yeah. I'm guessing that's Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi.
You got Black Panther.
Black Panther
is obviously in one of those clips we saw.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Shuri. Yeah.
Ant-Man.
Ant-Man. Yeah. The three little ants. Yep. Captain America up the top
Captain
there.
America, yep.
Who is this?
I don't know.
I don't know who that is either. Is it Namor?
That's what I thought.
I'm going to go with Namor.
But
it looks like a little trident. Does Namor have a trident?
No, you're thinking Aquaman.
Namor has little wings on his feet.
Yeah, he's a little wing boy.
He's got little wings on his ankles. Little ankle wings. There's also you've missed the two that that are not confirmed in the movie that are in the basket. Look on the left-hand side here. That's Doctor Strange's symbol right there.
That is Doctor Strange's symbol.
And over here, there's a Spider-Man symbol.
There is a Spider-Man.
Interesting. Neither of which are confirmed for this movie.
Tobey Maguire confirmed.
Tobey Maguire confirmed. Doctor Strange confirmed. You reckon?
Doctor Strange. Oh, that fits into my theory. The theory I saw was Doctor Strange is the one that pulls Tobey out of his universe.
That's what I've seen as well.
Yeah, as his universe is dying and the X-Men have won in a way, it has the portal, and then Doctor Strange pulls him through. And let's be completely honest, not the first time Tobey's used one of those portals before, because No Way Home, he jumped through one of them.
Yep.
So
he saw a portal and he was like,
been there, done that. Let's do it again.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna take a short break.
All right, we are back.
Yeah, we're back. So, we're gonna go on to our next segment of the show, and we're gonna do a little couple of matchups, right? A couple of matchups of characters that are confirmed to be in Avengers Doomsday later this year. Whether we've seen them in the clips or we've heard through the grapevine that they're going to be, versing. The first one I want to throw at you. It's kind of fresh because it's allegedly in the trailer that they shot at CinemaCon.
Yes.
Shang-Chi versus Gambit.
See, this one I feel like it's a bit harder because we've not really had a lot. Like, we've had a Shang-Chi movie.
Yeah, he's a kung fu man. He knows the kung fu.
And Gambit, we've only seen
Deadpool Wolverine. He's a cards man. He shoots cards out of his hands.
Both very similar. Shing. So
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's similar, is it?
Yeah.
Right, so let's get technical. Gambit, his powers is to put kinetic energy into inanimate objects and make them shoot.
Yes,
off,
yep.
Right? So you can grab anything, put kinetic energy into it, throw it, it's just full of kinetic energy. That might not be the right kind of... fuck, I'm not a scientist. And Shang-Chi, what's his powers? He's a kung fu master.
And he's got the rings.
Oh yeah, the 10 rings.
That's what I meant by the shing.
Yeah, right. He's got 10 rings of power. What do they do? They turn him in. What do you do? I need to watch that movie. You turn him into like a whip?
Yeah. It's like I've watched it more recently in probably the last year and a bit.
I'm gonna say it's gonna be close, like a close fight, and I'm gonna say Shang-Chi edges him out.
I feel like just more of the actual fighting style, technique.
Like Shang-Chi's a trained martial arts master.
Yeah. I feel like he probably will.
Yeah.
It'll be closer. I reckon it'll be a very good matchup.
Yeah.
I'm just more keen to see more Gambit because we didn't get a whole lot of him in, like,
Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yeah, action in a way. You know what I mean? Like, he was there, but like it'd be nice to see.
Watch that end scene again. He was kicking ass.
He was, yeah.
Same opinion?
Yeah, I'm gonna go Shang-Chi too. It's that one.
Shang-Chi 2, a movie we'll never get.
Yeah. You never know. But probably not. Yeah.
I hope we do. I hope we do get a Shang-Chi 2. I also hope to win the lottery one day. But hey, let's go for the next one. This is also a matchup that was in the trailer at CinemaCon that we're hoping to see probably this afternoon or maybe next week.
Yeah,
it'll be out soon. Mystique versus Yelena. Yeah, same. Yeah, I thought so as well. So Mystique, apparently in the trailer, she turned into Yelena, and then it's Yelena versus Yelena. Try to say that 5 times fast. But Mystique can also just transform into anybody else that's there.
Yeah.
You could have a sequence where Yelena has to fight like every X-Men because she turns into every X-Men.
Yeah, but she doesn't gain their powers. So, it's just
true.
It's just combat.
True.
And I also
it's just a disguise,
I don't want to use
isn't
that. I don't want to use that term, but I do feel like Yelena will have a bit of a buff because she's semi-main character, especially like
Florence Pugh.
Yeah, but especially
Florence
since,
Pugh has that.
Say that 5 times.
Florence Pugh.
Definitely since Thunderbolts. I feel like she's got that little bit
Florence
of a buff.
Pugh has the main character energy.
Yeah, and it's not a problem. Like, I don't actually have a problem. I feel like she's been very good in every movie she's been. Black Widow, I went and saw that in cinemas.
I also like Florence Pugh. I like Florence Pugh too.
I mainly saw that because it was one of the first movies in cinemas
post-pandemic. Florence Pugh post-pandemic.
So I feel like she wins that.
Yeah, 100%.
Plus she's leader energy. So
all right, we're gonna go Thor versus Doctor Doom. Doctor Doom.
Yeah, I mean, poor Thor, man. Like, he always gets kind of
I mean,
like, I love his character, and I feel like
it's because he's on the strength scale. He's like at the top. He's the strongest Avenger.
It's like when back in primary school, how like you run fast in your faction, but then you get put in the category with all the
Division 1.
Yeah, with all the fastest runners. So it's like, fuck, I should have just tanked.
Yeah, but, I should have ran bad and then ran good.
He's just such a high power scale that he always, guess I've got to take on this guy.
Yeah. Oh, that's the other thing. Apparently in the trailer, he does like a speech where he's like, I've fought alongside stronger allies than you guys against enemies I've feared less, and they've died.
Yeah. So kind of like little broed half the team.
Yeah, he's like, this guy's fucked up.
I kind of hope he is a bit more in this movie. I don't know, like I want him to still be a little bit bubbly, but I want him to be a bit more like...
Yeah, a bit more. I think he has
But
to
not
be,
fat.
Man. No more fat Thor.
Yeah, just give me...
No more fat Thor. No more smart Hulk. No more fat Thor.
Yep.
We've done that. Been there, done that.
I wouldn't care if the comedy's still there, but I don't want it overdone.
Yeah.
But I want him... Kind of want him to take
He looks
charge
serious
a
in
bit.
that clip.
Yeah, like that clip of Thor, I honestly reckon is one of the best
Depictions of Thor.
Yeah, and all it is, it's just him.
And it's in a trailer. So I reckon we're going to get fucking badass Thor. Yeah. Let's move on to the next matchup. I don't know about any others that would be on the trailer, but we know that the guy that plays Nightcrawler, Alan Cummings?
Yeah, something like
Ian Cummings?
Yeah. Ian sounds right.
Alan Cummings.
But Alan also sounds right, so we'll just go Cummings.
He was the guy that was in he was in Spy Kids.
Yeah.
He was the Willy Wonka sort of dude.
Yeah.
With the hand chairs and the thumbs. So we've got Nightcrawler. Apparently is going to be facing up against Mr. Fantastic at some point.
Ooh.
Which I think Nightcrawler has in the bag. Yeah, I think Nightcrawler has in the bag. Only because, and okay, you take these characters movie to movie, director to director, they're going to be portrayed differently. For example, in Infinity War, Peter Quill's an idiot, but in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, he's less of an idiot.
Yeah.
Right? In Fantastic Four, first steps, Reed Richards gets stretched a little tiny bit by Galactus and he's like, oh my God, I'm going to get my...
Yeah.
Whereas in this new one, he could be a lot
This
more...
is where I'm going to go the opposite way and I'm going to go Mr. Fantastic.
You reckon Mr. Fantastic?
I feel like they need to...
Elevate.
I feel like they need
Pedro.
to... Yeah, because I feel like in Fantastic Four, we saw a lot of Reed Richards.
Yeah.
We didn't see a lot of Mr. Fantastic. And I feel like this is a movie to show us... Like, we saw bits and bobs of him.
Yeah.
But nothing more combat related. The only thing we really saw was him getting overstretched and bitched by.
Getting overstretched.
Which is hilarious to say about a stretchy character, by the way.
You're supposed to stretch him till he...
Yeah.
You're supposed to stretch
I
as much
want
as you can
more Mr. Fantastic, and I want him
Mr.
to...
Fantastic.
But it's just... Yeah. That's a really good matchup because the teleportation versus... But I feel like he'll outsmart him and then beat him.
You've convinced me.
Yeah.
You've convinced me. I think that's going to be the way that plays out. For sure. I feel like most of these matchups are going to be between... Like, it's going to be Avengers versus X-Men sort of things, right? So if I'm to put... These aren't confirmed matchups. So all of those are kind of semi-confirmed to happen in the movie. But I want to try some completely hypothetical ones.
Here we go.
So I'm just going to pick characters and throw them against other characters, right? So if we know that the Fantastic Four and the X-Men are kind of going to match up a little bit, let's go and put Johnny Storm against Magneto.
Old man Magneto, eh?
Yeah. Magneto's always an old man.
Yeah, but it's like...
Unless he's Michael Fassbender.
That's what I mean. Ooh, that's a really good matchup.
How hot... Because he just melt all the metal, right?
Yeah. I reckon Magneto edges it somehow. And I don't know how, which is weird. But I feel like there's a way he does it. I feel like we have that... What you said exactly happens. He puts a bunch of metal around him. He melts it. But I reckon he finds a way to just edge out Johnny. But see, this is the other thing. I feel like a lot of the Fantastic Four didn't get a whole lot of action scenes.
Yeah, it was more of a character movie.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
Which I enjoyed.
Yeah.
But that's what I kind of hope we see a bit more in this. I kind of want to see them in action. I feel like there will be since the kid's missing.
I agree.
With what statement? Magneto?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like
he's got more like battle psychology.
Battle IQ.
Yeah, battle IQ.
Yeah. That's where I feel like... Yeah.
All right, let's do one more. Let's do one more. We're gonna pick because that was a Fantastic Four character. So let's pick an Avenger.
Yeah.
Let's pick an Avenger. Let's go Ant-Man versus Beast.
Beast.
Really?
Nah. I was just shitting on Ant-Man for a bit there.
What's wrong with Ant-Man? What's your problem with Ant-Man?
The movies.
You don't like Ant-Man?
I like Ant-Man.
You don't like Ant-Man and the Wasp?
Yeah, no, that's solid.
I don't like Ant-Man and the Wasp.
It's solid.
I don't like it at all.
Really?
Actually, I don't know. I've only seen it once.
Yeah, well, that's the problem. I've only watched it once.
I've not seen the third one.
I have. I went to cinemas and watched the third one.
Ew.
First half of that movie is really good. I don't care what anyone says. First half of that movie is really good. Every scene with Kang, besides the end, really good. I feel like I went into the movie expecting him to be in it. Didn't expect him to be in it that much. But that movie made me keen for the Kang Dynasty. But then it ended. And I was like, I honestly reckon it should have ended with Kang killing Ant-Man, and Ant-Man should be dead. That's how it should have ended. And I felt like that would have been the perfect way to be like, oh shit, he's the big bad. Obviously, stuff happened, and now we've gone a whole nother direction, and we will move past that. But I do like Ant-Man as a character. Does
he beat Beast though?
I mean, if he just turns big, then yeah, like he can just stomp him in a way.
But Beast is smart.
The battle IQ comes back into it.
Yeah, and he likes hanging off like things upside down. No, Ant-Man's definitely got this.
Yeah, I feel like Ant-Man.
I don't know what Beast is doing in most of this, to be honest. So some of these characters, right?
Who I am keen for X-Men wise is Cyclops. I feel like
should we put Cyclops? We'll do one more. We said we'd do one more.
Yeah. Cyclops.
We'll do Cyclops against somebody. Cyclops versus.
Oh, surely we get a Cyclops shooting his lasers at a Cap shield and Cap.
Yeah, that's good. All right, let's go Cyclops versus Sam Wilson, Captain America.
See, I want to say Cyclops, to be completely honest with you. I'm going to be completely honest. I want to say Cyclops, but I feel like Sam Wilson will get that same sort of buff. Main character, leader of the new Avengers. Not the new Avengers, the Avengers.
Yes, but
then again, hold on.
If Cyclops is
the
moving,
leader of the...
if Cyclops is moving the way he moved in X-Men 97, have you seen that?
No.
You should watch it.
It's on my list.
It's really good.
Yes.
But like the way that Cyclops moves in that is the way that Cyclops should be portrayed in everything.
Yeah, I'm actually going to say Cyclops wins that.
Mm-hmm.
Because he is the leader of the X-Men.
Yeah. And he's been the leader of the X-Men for fucking ages too.
Yeah.
We don't know where these X-Men have been. We don't know how long they've been X-Menning.
And even that short clip of him blasting up into the...
Yeah.
Wow.
It's going to be so cool.
See, that's a whole dynamic I'm keen for too, is the whole Sam Wilson Avengers and the new Avengers with Bucky and Yelena.
Mm-hmm.
I'm keen to see how that portrays. Because they were like beef.
Yeah, they were like, you can't be Avengers, we're Avengers.
Yeah.
I'm also
keen to see who Sam Wilson recruits. Because we've kind of already got the new Avenger team.
Oh, yeah. Who the fuck is the new Avengers team?
So the new Avengers is the Thunderbolts.
Oh, sorry. No, I meant
the
Avengers. I guess who's Sam Wilson's Avengers?
The Avengers, because he's the one.
No, who's Sam Wilson's Avengers?
Oh, like who?
Yeah, who's on the team?
So far, the only ones we know is him and the new Falcon fella.
That's a great team.
Which he's cool. That's what I'm wondering. Like, who's out there that he's gonna go? I wonder if Thor. Oh, I feel like Thor's a solo in it at this point. There's Captain Marvel.
Here's the interesting thing. Actually, Captain Marvel's not been confirmed for anything. But we have a show coming out. The last Marvel content coming out before Doomsday is Vision Quest.
Yeah, bro just bounced after WandaVision and just disappeared.
What?
Oh, yeah, Vision. Like,
Yeah, no, Vision Quest. And same people that have read the Doomsday script that I follow have also like kind of been into what's going on with Vision Quest. This show's been done for ages, by the way. and it's finally coming out. I think in November, right before Doomsday comes out.
Don't worry. I was going to say Wonder Man. Sam Wilson's Avengers. But I don't know if he's going to be jumped straight in.
Was he recruited in the show? I haven't finished the show.
No. But by the end of the show, he's Wonder Man. So he'll be known. Because I feel like
West Coast Avengers.
Yeah, I feel like Sam Wilson's Avengers will probably lean more towards a West Coast sort of vibe.
So who's on the Sam Wilson's Avengers team?
So far, it's only Falcon and him.
Nah. What about Shang-Chi? Is Shang-Chi on the new Avengers team?
Yeah. Okay, so you probably also... Because you got to think Sam Wilson's...
Let me look at the confirmed characters on here.
Sam Wilson's Avengers will be more...
Is Doctor Doom... No.
Shang-Chi.
I guess Thor might be on the new
Thor.
Avengers team with Sam Wilson. Maybe. Not confirmed.
I'm guessing Cap will come back.
And take over the team.
Probably. Which will be like...
Black Panther, Shuri.
Yeah.
Ant-Man.
Yep.
Namor?
Nah. Maybe.
Because we also got... Obviously, we got the Thunderbolts. We know who the Thunderbolts are.
Yeah.
M'Baku going to be on the new Avengers team?
This is what I mean. I'm not going to lie. The new Avengers aren't really filling me with excitement.
Sentry's going to be on the movie too.
He's
Lewis Pullman.
He's Bucky's Avengers. The new Avengers.
Thunderbolts, yeah.
Avengers, yeah.
The new Avengers.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just interested to see who Sam Wilson picks up.
Well, they've not really set it up very well, have they?
No, that's the only downside I will give that.
Oh, well. I think that'll conclude our matchups. Yeah?
Yeah.
Unless you got any matchups in... No?
No, not really off the top of my head. What I am keen for is, for example, if Toby's in the movie.
Yeah.
Him fighting someone and showing his power scale, because I do feel like we got him a little bit, obviously, in No Way Home, but I want him to...
He's definitely stronger than Tom.
I want him to stun on some people, you know?
Yeah, he's definitely the strongest Spider-Man out of the
going
three.
Back to that term, battle IQ, I feel like he'll definitely have the most, because...
Most mature Spider-Man.
He's the most experienced.
He's lived...
I kind of want him to be like the Spider-Man in Into the Spider-Verse.
Peter B. Parker.
Yeah, I want him to be a bit like...
slobby. Wearing sweatpants.
No, sorry, not that one.
Boot and one...
No, not that one. The one at the start.
Oh, the
that
one
dies
that...
in Miles' universe.
Yeah,
the blonde, he's blonde in there. But I want to be like that,
he
where
was
he's
voiced
like...
by Chris Pine.
Yeah, where he's like kind of peak Spider-Man. And obviously he'll be probably, let's say, a mix between Peter B and that, like a bit more older. But I still want him to be like, hey, if someone tries to do something, he just like counteracts it real easy in a way. Because he's experienced, he knows what he's doing. He's not. I don't want him to be like a rusty Spider-Man.
I think he's going to be a rusty Spider-Man.
You reckon?
Yeah, I think he's going to be a rusty Spider-Man. I reckon his knees are going to hurt. I reckon
his back. He's going to.
He's back. We're back.
I'm just also keen. Actually, I'm also keen to see his interactions with
what, Toby's?
Yeah, with like Avengers.
Oh, but he's not confirmed.
It's not confirmed, but surely.
Yeah, I hope so. Let's move on to a this or that.
All right.
So we were talking about this earlier. For the first episode of the show, we thought we would, in honor of, the MCU, right?
Yeah.
That's what's really like just gotten us right into all of this stuff. Like the movies started coming out when we were 7.
Yeah, Iron Man 1 was that?
Iron Man 1
07?
And yeah, it's 2007. 07. So we thought we'd do a this or that to find out what is the best MCU movie. Now, obviously, this isn't going to determine what the best MCU movie is, but it is a fun way to match up the movies.
To piss off people.
And piss off some people. So we're going to go phase 1 first, right?
Oh, okay.
I'm going to present you
here we go.
with...
Obviously, these are my opinions.
Yeah.
And
so give him all the hate.
Yeah. I'm keen for it. I'm happy to.
So, Iron Man
1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Iron Man 2008. Captain America: The First Avenger. What are you picking?
See, what I need to do is we had a mini discussion about this. I need to try and keep biased out of my way here.
Well, you can be biased as fuck.
Yeah, but I also want to keep nostalgia not in the forefront.
Okay.
Because to me, Iron Man 1 is
So
nostalgia.
so you're looking at these as objectively as you can.
Semi. Because I will obviously have favourites.
Semi.
Yeah. I'm going to put Iron Man 1. Only because I just feel like I enjoy that movie more.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy the first event. And when I say this, by the way, this isn't me saying like shitting on the other movie. It's just me picking.
You got to pick one.
Yeah, picking between the two.
It's hard.
The first Avenger, I feel like, tackles everything we needed for Captain America's origin story. It was perfect in the sense of meeting Steve Rogers, learning about Steve Rogers as a person,
Mm-hmm.
then becoming Captain America. But I just enjoy Iron Man 1 more, so I'm going to go Iron Man 1.
Fair enough. I can't argue with that.
Yeah.
Although, First Avenger is really good.
It is, but how good is Iron Man 1? Think about Tony Stark built that in a cave.
With a box of scraps. I'm with you.
And even the suit up scene.
All right.
Akadaka.
All right.
Come on, like.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
if Iron Man's won, he's up against Thor, 2011.
No, Iron Man 1.
Iron Man 1?
I like Thor.
That was quick.
No, okay. Thor 1's very good.
It's also the one where he spends the most time being a human.
Yeah. Thor. I do enjoy Thor 1. I just feel like the Thor movies started mid-tier to then below mid-tier and then got better.
And then got way worse.
We won't talk about the last one. But
way worse.
yeah.
That might be the worst one.
Yeah, because Dark World's not even bad. It's just boring.
That might be the worst MCU movie. But we'll get there. We'll get there.
Yeah, that's a whole other thing. But yeah, no, I will say Iron Man 1 versus Thor. I feel like I enjoy Thor more in match, like team up situations with another character.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's where we see him shine a little bit more.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. In contrast with other persons.
Yeah.
All right, let's go Iron Man versus the Incredible Hulk.
Incredible Hulk's a good movie. A little bit underrated.
Is it?
It's cool.
I don't think I've ever think I've ever been able to sit through that.
No, it's the Hulk stuff's cool. The CGI Hulk stuff's really cool.
Do you like Edward Norton as the Hulk? As Bruce Banner?
The CGI Hulk stuff is cool. Hey, it's all right. He's like,
I
prefer Mark Ruffalo, in my opinion.
You know, I don't have anything good to say about the Incredible Hulk, so it's fine.
The battle scene. But Iron Man 1 wins.
Yeah. Iron Man 1 is goated.
This is what I mean. Like, objectively, a lot of the movies, there's bits I like about a lot of the movies.
Yeah.
But there's definitely, yeah. So
all right, Iron Man 1 versus Iron Man 2.
I enjoyed Iron Man 2 a lot. There's a lot in there. The F1 stuff. Whiplash.
The courtroom scene at the beginning.
The courtroom scene's wicked. The suit up scene on the F1
Sam
track.
Rockwell as the hammer guy, something hammer.
Yeah. Justin Hammer. Yeah.
Doing his little dance on the stage.
Yeah.
Doing his little footwork.
I feel like 2 grew with 1, but I don't know if it beats it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to think. It's been a while since I've watched these movies, by the way. But this is what I mean. 1's ingrained into my head, where 2, there's moments, but it's not ingrained. And I like Whiplash, but I feel like the villain was a little bit lackluster.
Do you reckon Obadiah Stane was a better villain?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
So I'm going to go, for that reason, I'm going to go 1.
Iron Man versus...
I'm not going to lie, this has lasted longer than I thought it would,
Iron Man versus the Avengers.
The Avengers.
Yeah, okay,
like
fair enough.
the Avengers is
there's
like,
nothing you can like.
Yeah.
It's not even a comparison.
The Avengers is on par, like one of the greatest superhero movies.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's everything we wanted. Like as a kid, going to the cinema and seeing all your favorite characters from these movies finally.
Yeah, it was the first time they ever really did that.
Properly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Avengers is great.
But the only thing we had before that was X-Men, but X-Men is that, you know what I mean? It's
yeah,
not like,
it's not like you watched like Wolverine and then
watched
Nightcrawler.
yeah.
Whatever. And let's go to phase 2 then. So Avengers 1 wins in phase 1. That makes sense.
Yeah. So we're doing.
Do you think you could watch Avengers without watching any of the other movies?
Yes.
Yeah, I think you can. I think Avengers sets up everybody within that movie
If you were showing the MCU
well
to
enough.
someone,
You could skip.
you could skip majority of phase 1 and
You could
go,
skip all of phase 1.
You could. And go start with the Avengers and
Yeah.
move on. It's the same with a lot of media. It's just you appreciate the characters more
Yeah.
if you watch all of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like you said, you do learn enough about all those characters. Because, like, for example, I forgot about this. Iron Man 2 is when Black Widow gets introduced.
Yeah.
So, like, you meet those characters throughout, and you're like, oh, now they're all together.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I mean?
You're literally like, oh, I remember her from Iron Man 2.
Yeah.
Whereas if you're watching it and you've never seen Iron Man 2, you're just like, oh, this is a cool, like, spy chick.
Yeah. And, well...
You can still enjoy the movie without
This is
knowing
where
the
I
context.
forget about the Incredible Hulk, because realistically, my Hulk starts at Avengers 1.
Mm.
And that's where I honestly feel like we might have got, bar Ragnarok, we might have got the best Hulk. Because
In the first Avengers movie,
just the contrast of...
he's always angry.
And he's not...
That's his secret.
But no, not even that. Just him talking about, like...
Being angry all the time.
No, I'm talking about how he tried to off himself.
Oh, yeah.
And then the big...
Because he was so angry.
Yeah, and then the big green guy spat the bullet back out. Like, that is Hulk. You know what I mean? Like,
that was pretty good.
Yeah. That's
pretty
what,
good
that's
dialogue,
what I mean.
pretty good scene.
That scene alone, yeah. Anyway, so
Yeah.
yeah, that wins 1. Easy. Phase 1.
All right, let's start with a different movie for phase 2. Let's start Avengers: Age of Ultron or Captain America: The Winter Soldier.
Oh, why? Because I've always been a big defender of Age of Ultron.
Age of Ultron's good. I saw that back to back. I remember.
I love that movie. So many. I don't know why. And objectively, yes, it is the weakest Avenger movie, realistically.
Yeah, but they're all good.
But the problem is, it's like, oh, this is the weakest freaking bit of gold. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
It's so good. It's like all 4 of those movies are unreal. It is Captain America 2. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Because that movie is so good. Like, the action sequences in that movie and just Bucky, the Winter Soldier in that movie is just like, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Steve's suit in that movie is just wow.
Yeah, he had the secret agent.
All the Hydra stuff in that movie is wicked. But
remember the opening scene where like he just drops in and just starts murking everybody on that boat?
the opening scene of Age of Ultron, where you've got the Avengers as a team, like the one thing with Age of Ultron I have to give it is that felt like the most family Avengers movie. Because remember, they're all at Hawkeye's cabin. That's Age of Ultron? Yeah, where they're all at the cabin. Yeah. That felt the most.
And it also had the party scene.
That's and the lifting the hammer.
Yeah.
Oh no. Now I'm actually I might.
Do you remember being in the theater and seeing Vision get awoken, and then he picks up Thor's hammer? He's like, oh.
Oh, and then even just Ultron walking out with the whole Pinocchio. Strings on me.
Oh, it's so good.
Scarlet Witch, Hulkbuster. Shit, I might go Age of Ultron here.
Ooh.
I might go Age of Ultron.
See, that's crazy because Winter Soldier's so good. But let's think about it this way. Could you watch Avengers 2 without watching anything else and enjoy it? I think so.
Yes, but I feel like you have to watch Avengers 1.
No, I don't feel like you got to watch Avengers 1 even.
No, you don't. But I feel like it just makes it so much better.
It does. Same way as like, could you watch Winter Soldier?
Yes.
Without watching anything else?
Yes.
Stands alone as like a good movie?
Yes, but to a degree, you have to know who Captain America is. In a way.
He goes to the museum and it tells you that.
So
That movie shows and doesn't tell. It gets the point across. Like, even if you don't watch First Avenger, you still know who Bucky is because he goes to the museum and it's like, this is Bucky Barnes. He was shot down. He fell out of a train in Russia or whatever. Yeah. So your answer is Avengers: Age of Ultron.
You actually went for 2 juggernauts to start off for me.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people would easily just go Winter Soldier. But now that I'm thinking about like the cabin scene, the party scene,
Yeah.
which are 2 scenes with the Avengers, that's just, as like a group. Like this is the most they were a group, a family.
Yeah.
In a way, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah.
friends.
Before they all broke up.
Yep. And then Vision getting introduced, Wanda and Quicksilver getting introduced. Ultron, such a good Winter Soldier.
Winter Soldier versus Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah. Phase 2 was so good. Phase 2 is so good.
Yeah, that's because I front loaded this with all the good ones. But anyway, you got, as we just discussed, Winter Soldier, but you got Guardians of the Galaxy. You know which one I picked? Bang, 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 bang. Hey, hey. Huh. I feel like it's an obvious choice here. But that's just me. They're both really good, but I feel like there's an obvious choice here.
Can I change my answer?
No.
Because I was going to go Age of Ultron, but then Guardians of the Galaxy.
So do you think Guardians of the Galaxy is better than Age of Ultron?
Yeah.
Do you think Guardians of the Galaxy is better than Winter Soldier?
Yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, no, because I was just thinking about it.
All right, Guardians of the Galaxy versus Iron Man 3. Underrated Iron Man 3, I think.
Big enjoyer of Iron Man 3.
Yeah, Shane Black. That whole sequence where he doesn't have the armor and he's just trying to like get through that house.
And just all the PTSD stuff.
The panic attack stuff. As a kid, I didn't get that.
Rewatching it now.
Rewatching it now, I'm like, yeah.
Rewatching that now and seeing all that stuff makes you realize his actions in Infinity War and Endgame.
Yeah.
Especially how pissed he was, how he wanted to create an armor for the world, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Is Iron Man 3 after Age of Ultron?
Yeah.
It is, isn't it?
No,
it's before.
No, it's like actually it's the next one chronologically after Avengers.
Yeah, because it's Age of Ultron. It's the reason he creates Ultron is because of
PTSD from Avengers. Yeah,
I'm gonna go Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yep,
but it's not as easy of a whitewash as people would think.
Okay,
I would think because I really enjoy Iron Man 3.
Okay, here's the easiest one.
Like you said, sorry to cut you off.
You're right.
I really enjoy the Tony Stark stuff in Iron Man 3.
Yeah, 100%. Me too. And I like the kid as well.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I liked the armor, and I liked all the armors.
Yeah, so Winter Soldier.
And I liked the villain.
Yep.
Actually, no, I didn't like the villain, but I didn't think he was as bad as everybody said, like with the whole Mandarin thing.
Oh no, yeah, I completely forgot about that. No, the Mandarin's really cool, especially because
I
later
pissed myself laughing when I was watching that when it was in the movie.
Yeah,
and I remember I was like 13 or 12 when that came out.
Yeah,
and you're watching it and you're like, no, that's ballsy. Like everybody on the internet was like, "Oh, the Mandarin, we're gonna get the Mandarin," and then he was not even the Mandarin, and it's like, that's hilarious.
All that stuff kind of ages better.
Yeah,
with later, like he's in Shang-Chi, and then you've not finished Wonder Man.
I've seen the first 2 episodes.
Yeah, I finished Wonder Man, and that just creates this whole better. It makes you probably appreciate it more. I feel like it was still good, but yes, no, Guardians of the Galaxy does win that for me.
Guardians of the Galaxy versus Thor: The Dark World.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah. Do we even need to talk about that?
Like I said, not a terrible movie, just boring, in my opinion.
That means
forgettable.
If a movie's boring and forgettable
in an MCU,
I reckon that's a terrible movie. Guardians of the Galaxy versus Ant-Man.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah. Ant-Man's fine. Ant-Man's a fun movie.
That's what I mean. Ant-Man's.
I think my dad likes Ant-Man.
Ant-Man's a movie. Like it's a.
Cool. Yeah. Ant-Man. You know what, Owen? You are right. Ant-Man is a movie.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, we're on to phase 3. So just remember, phase 1.
Hold on, that's all of phase 2. So that really did start ridiculously strong and then kind of mellowed out near the end there.
Well, I mean, it didn't start strong. But the way that I presented
that's what I mean. Like the way you presented it.
I front loaded it with all the good ones.
Well, fuck you.
So So Guardians of the Galaxy was the winner of
Yeah,
phase
to run
2.
that down, because I did get a bit confusing, is I went Winter Soldier,
Yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy,
Yeah.
then Guardians of the
Then
Galaxy.
it swept.
The first matchup was a lot harder.
harder.
Than I thought. Like that was.
So if we're going into phase 3,
Yeah,
now
phase
phase 3
three.
is absolutely insane.
Yeah, and this
phase 3. I can't believe how many movies are in here. We'll start with that. It doesn't even make sense to me that some of these are in the same phase.
it's very long, eh?
Okay, Ant-Man and the Wasp, or Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange.
Yeah, easy.
I was a bit late to the Doctor Strange party, as in, I always reckon he was a cool character, especially because I played like Ultimate Alliance and he was wicked in that. But I was a bit late to watching the movie. But the visuals in that movie, ridiculous, man. Like,
Yeah, man. All of those trip scenes.
Yeah, like wow.
When he's going through all like realities in his head or whatever.
But see, I feel like actually, I don't know. I was gonna say I feel like he's similar in the Thor category, where I much prefer him
in other people's movies.
Yeah, in a way.
I know what you mean.
Or in a team up sort of situation.
Let's go Doctor Strange versus Guardians Volume 2.
I like Guardians Volume 2.
I really like Guardians Volume 2.
I feel like it gets too much crap.
I think it doesn't deserve any crap.
Yeah.
I don't understand why anyone would dislike that movie. That's my opinion.
I feel like I'm going to go Guardians 2.
I'd pick that as well.
Yeah, I feel like it just, all it does is it builds on top of how good the Guardians ones were.
Yeah.
It makes them...
It's a continuation of these
like
characters.
Family sort
You've
of thing.
got... Ego's a great villain.
Yes. You get more Peter Quill stuff.
More Peter Quill stuff.
Which, I mean, I'm
Another
a big...
bang and needle drop soundtrack.
I'm a big Chris Pratt, like, actor fan. Like, he's such a good actor. You know what I mean?
Is he?
Yeah.
No, I think he is as well.
I
reckon I really liked him as Mario.
I mean, that's such a cash grab. I mean, how are we going to talk about that when we've got Vin Diesel as Groot?
Yeah, true.
So, but don't you discredit Vin Diesel as Groot? Family.
I am Groot in like 10,000 different variations.
Yeah, and he got a bag for it. We could have done that. Anyway.
I am Groot.
See?
Yeah, that was... Let us know if that was better than Vin Diesel or
no,
not.
But what I mean, like, yeah,
comment down below if that was better than Vin Diesel. I feel
like he kind of built for that role, in a way.
Vin Diesel?
No. Fuck. Chris Pratt for Peter Quill.
Yeah, I always thought Vin Diesel's acting was a bit wooden.
Yeah, fuck off. All right, next one. So, Guardians 2.
Guardians 2 versus Thor Ragnarok.
Thor Ragnarok.
Same.
Love that movie.
That movie's great.
Like,
that's the best Thor movie.
Yeah, Thor in that movie, so good. Hulk in that movie. Oh my God, seeing like Planet Hulk stuff.
Yeah.
Loki in that movie.
Loki's great in that
movie.
movie.
God. Yeah.
That was when Taika Waititi was cooking.
Yeah. Then he left it in the oven a bit too long.
He fucking burnt it.
Yeah.
Fucking burnt it. Charcoal. So Thor Ragnarok versus Captain Marvel.
I'll be brutally honest. I don't think I've watched Captain Marvel. I don't know.
You've not seen Captain Marvel?
I don't think so.
You've not seen young Samuel L. Jackson and the cat?
Yes, I have though, because I'm pretty sure after that movie came out, I watched a video on YouTube that explained everything I needed to know about that movie without having to watch that movie.
You know what? I wish I did that. Anyway.
But don't quote me. I might have watched it on a whim, but it's Thor Ragnarok. Like, it's not even
all of these movies you watch on a whim. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but you know what I mean. Like,
this is Whim City.
Yeah.
The land of the whims. What did you pick? Not Captain Marvel. So Thor Ragnarok versus Avengers Endgame.
Whoa, we jumped into that. Well, yeah, actually, that's right. You're not doing this in chronological.
No,
yeah.
they're all mixed up.
I mean, it is Endgame. It's not Endgame.
Yeah, okay.
Like,
yeah.
Yeah, it's like, as much as people might say, oh, yeah, Endgame didn't age that well.
What are you talking about? People were... Anyway.
This is the internet.
The internet.
You guys...
Disgusting.
You hate everything.
Disgusting.
Everyone's got to be different, so...
So Endgame is the pick.
Yeah, Endgame.
So if we go Endgame versus
I know
Captain America Civil War...
I know what you're doing here. I've just figured out what you're doing here. You're making this painful. You're actually making this painful because... all these other movies should have been before Endgame, and I should have ended on Endgame, like the fucking phase did. Anyway, Civil War is top 5 for me in my MCU movies.
It's better than Endgame, though, isn't it?
Is it? Because I'm also looking at these movies from moments.
Mm-hmm.
Endgame made me verbally scream in the cinema at times. Like...
yeah, that was your chicken jockey moment, wasn't it?
Yeah. Like when Cap picked up the hammer. Wow.
Yeah, he had some nails to put in some wood, didn't he?
Civil War is so good.
Yeah.
Like all the Black Panther stuff. Spider-Man in the MCU for the first time.
Brooklyn, yeah.
Like probably the better version of Spider-Man we've got, bar the new movie coming out. You know what I mean? Just the way he was with the characters. And Civil War's such a good comic series. You know what I mean? Like
it's nothing like the comic, but yeah.
No, but that's what I mean. Like it's such a good story to adapt.
Yeah. Very loosely, but yeah.
Yeah, like the premise is there, like register, blah blah blah. I'm going. You're a fuck. You've actually made this so difficult. It's so much easier if you did it in release order, because then I could just be like, yeah.
That'd be too easy though, wouldn't it? Be too predictable.
I'm going to go Endgame over Civil War.
Okay.
I just feel like there's more moments in Endgame.
All right.
But you can't just watch Endgame
by itself.
No,
that's probably the MCU movie you can watch the least by itself.
Like we could, because we know what happens in Infinity War. If you felt like you just wanted to watch that final portal scene again and the battle sequence and everything.
Yeah, Endgame doesn't work without everything else.
Yeah.
Or at least the other Avengers movies, bare minimum. But also, how often do you go watch a fourth movie and a sequel trilogy?
I mean, Civil War's the same though. You can't just watch Civil War. You need to at least watch... You need to at least watch Avengers 2. Because the whole reason for Civil War is because of what happens in Avengers 2.
You're right.
Because of the whole Scarlet Witch stuff.
You're right.
So you have to at least watch one movie.
Endgame versus Infinity War.
I knew this was coming, but I thought it was going to be near the end. It's Infinity War. It just is. Like, I love... This is the thing. It is like neck and neck. And if anything, you could ask me next week. And if I watch Endgame, I will say Endgame. But I feel like Infinity War, the way that movie left me, and the way we said earlier in the podcast, when you've got all the Guardians of the Galaxy with Iron Man and Peter.
I remember Infinity War, like, coming out of the theater and be like, holy shit. And I sat in the car and I remember I texted you, I was like, have you seen this?
Like,
this is mental.
Black Panther running with Captain America in Wakanda. Thor rocking up
with Groot and Rocket Raccoon.
The ending of just Thanos just done. The start of him just killing. It's that movie where he kills Loki at the very start.
Yep.
Yeah. Like, and making Hulk just bitch out.
Yeah.
Like, it is Infinity War, but it's a lot closer. Like, Endgame, yeah. To me, I always look at them as one in a way. You know what I mean? They are
it's
a
like
massive.
A one and two, it's
like
two-parter.
It's like an MCU Lord of the Rings.
For sure.
Like,
yeah.
Like Infinity War Extended Edition is just Endgame stitched on top.
All right. So Infinity War is the winner.
Yep.
What about Infinity War? Because there's still more movies in this phase.
Yeah, I know. Because I know certain movies off the top of my head, I'm pretty sure.
Infinity War versus Spider-Man Far From Home.
This is why I said I have to keep biased, because I will pick Spider-Man movies all day.
Not Far From Home, though.
I enjoy Far From Home.
No, I do too, but it's not better than Infinity War.
No, it's not better than Infinity War, obviously, but it's underrated for some of the scenes in there. But this pisses me off, because I wanted this to at least win a round, if you know what I mean, and you've just made it that it's going to get...
It wouldn't have won a round anyway. If I did it chronologically, that's the last movie in the phase. I would have gone Endgame, then Far From Home.
Nah. Yeah, but at least it would have survived that.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It would have come in at the end and then died straight away.
It's Infinity War, but I want to give Far From Home its flowers. There is so much scenes in that
there is plenty of flowers in Far From Home.
Yeah, people don't like that movie, and it pisses.
Remember that scene with the field and it had all those flowers?
Yeah, fuck off. It's all the mysterious stuff for me that's wicked.
Remember, he's like all upset and he needs to get picked up.
But I think you said this to me the other way. There's too much Nick Fury in that movie.
Well, it's just that classic case of MCU Spider-Man where he's like constantly being babysat.
Yeah, like I've seen it before. The deleted scene that was at the start of the movie. You know how he's like in his Infinity War suit, no Endgame suit, sorry, and he's like presenting something, and he's in like the Iron Spider suit.
Oh,
yeah. And then there's that whole deleted scene where he like fights all the like thugs or whatever, and then he's like webbing them up.
Why did they delete that?
It happens in every Spider-Man movie. Like all the stuff deleted from the Amazing Spider-Man. All the deleted stuff's always the better stuff, because I don't know, people are just stupid. But that's what I mean. Like that small stuff like that, which made it more Spider-Man, would have been better, and then it just turned to a Spider-Man goes to Italy. Is it Italy? Yeah.
Infinity War.
Here we go.
Versus Spider-Man Homecoming.
Fuck you, man. This is what I mean. Like, you've made me just shit on both Spider-Man movies in a way, because it is Infinity War.
Yeah.
Homecoming's so good.
It is really good. My favorite scene in Homecoming is where Michael Keaton, the Vulture, picks them up for the prom.
And
they're at the traffic light. And then the moment that he realizes that he's Spider-Man, the lights turn green, like the traffic light turns green, and it flashes on his face.
Yeah. Cinematography.
Good old Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Good old Spider-Man.
That movie, there's just so many bits in that movie that it felt like such a good Spider-Man movie.
Mm-hmm.
It came on. Oh, this has gone a little bit back now, but it came on. It was on like TV, because I had normal TV playing. And I ended up sitting there, and it was like a quarter way through the movie, and I ended up sitting down and watching it. I'm like, fuck, I forgot how good this, like how enjoyable this is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the whole thing when he's on like an excursion, and he's in Washington, all that sort of stuff. That's wicked. Yeah, it's good movie, fun movie. Infinity War's obviously better, but very fun movie. Good Spider-Man movie, grounded. It did make him... The thing is, everyone's like, oh, he's just asking for Iron Man, blah, blah. But he's like, he's a kid. Like, think about it. He's a kid that just fought the Avengers.
Yeah.
And now all he wants to do is just do Spider-Man stuff. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
Here's the last matchup.
Okay, here we go.
Infinity War versus Black Panther.
Damn. That's... I saw Black Panther when it came out.
Yeah.
That was the end of high school.
Yeah.
That movie's got a special place. Yeah, no, it actually does. I've got the album on vinyl.
How can you not pick Black Panther?
Because it's Infinity War.
Yeah, that's right. Infinity War.
Infinity War wins it, but Black Panther is like everything in that movie. I feel like that's one of the best standalone MCU movies. because it's just like the acting performances. Michael B. Jordan in that movie is so good. The world building of Wakanda, it made you go, damn, how cool is Wakanda? I want more Wakanda stuff. You know what I mean?
Wakanda, really cool. Soundtrack is so good.
Soundtrack's so good. Sadly, Chadwick Boseman obviously
Yeah.
not with us anymore, which sucks because it's like I really wanted him to be the forefront of the MCU for a little while. Because even all his...
That was definitely the plan.
The thing is, even all his stuff in Infinity War is amazing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
that's like...
And Endgame.
And Endgame. And just seeing him interact with the characters, that's what we wanted. Yeah, that movie has a special place because that movie, me and my partner went to the cinemas together and watched that, and we both really love that movie.
It's so good.
It's such a good movie, but it is Infinity War that edges it out.
Infinity War is the winner.
Yep.
As far as your opinion,
yes,
whether or not that's like the right answer, I don't think there's a movie on there that's better than Infinity War.
I could make arguments for Endgame, but that's me personally. Because I feel like Infinity War is just compact, nice and tight. Where Endgame, there's a few loose ends, but there's just moments in Endgame that you go, wow. Like the scene with Steve Rogers standing up to the
100%. Yeah.
Anyway.
Now where everything goes to shit.
Okay.
Phase 4, post-Endgame. Are you going to pick Eternals or are you going to pick Black Widow?
I'm going to pick... Ooh. This is actually a good matchup.
Yeah.
Because I enjoyed Eternals because I didn't really know much about them to be
Yeah, it's different.
Honest. Very different.
It's different. I went to cinema and watched that. I enjoyed it.
Hold on. I'm going Eternals because I've just remembered a major plot line of Black Widow and now I'm pissed off again. Fucking Taskmaster. Don't get me started on that bullshit. I'm so happy that motherfucker died straight at the start of Thunderbolts. I don't care what anyone says. That shit pisses me off.
Yeah.
Because Taskmaster is such a cool character in the comics and all the Spider-Man like stuff and even in the game. And they kind of just cooked it by making it, oh, this is just one of the assassins that now just doesn't talk. And it's, yeah. Nah.
Yeah, no. Taskmaster is supposed to be like an Avengers level threat.
That legit, because that guy
He's
was
supposed to be
like,
an absolute menace.
Yeah. But in counter arguing that, the most of the characters in Black Widow I enjoyed, like Yelena.
Yeah.
Who's
Red Guardian.
David Huff. Yeah, Red
Guardian.
Guardian. Yeah. I really enjoyed the moments with them on screen together.
Mm-hmm. Their dynamic is so good.
Yeah, that's what I mean. The dynamic, but the movie was pretty lackluster. If anything, it could have been a straight to Disney release, or you know what I mean, like well, it technically
and
was.
Also, like,
but
they
it
should
was,
have done that in like phase 2.
Yeah, the problem is it jumped back because that was obviously
was
post
Endgame.
Endgame. She's dead.
Yeah,
but it's in between, and it did set up a lot of like the Thunderbolt stuff, which is cool. But it really, you are right. They probably should have shifted 2 movies maybe out of phase 2 into 3.
Yeah,
that they could have.
Or actually, I reckon perfect place to put Black Widow would have been in phase 3.
Yeah,
put that movie out before Infinity War.
Yeah, no, yeah. That's what I meant.
After Avengers 2.
Yeah.
Like
why was No Way Home? No, Far From Home should have been the start of the next phase, not in the end of that phase.
Yeah, it's weird.
No way. That is really weird because Endgame should have been the end of that phase.
Yeah, they always do this though. They always do this. Not in phase 1, but like in phase 2, Avengers Age of Ultron comes out, and then the phase ends with Ant-Man.
Yeah,
it's like you don't end on the biggest one. You end on the little bonus movie.
It's their phase post-credit scene.
Yeah, literally.
It's literally.
It's like, oh yeah, we've just crescendoed in an Avengers movie, and then you get an Ant-Man.
Yeah,
you get an Ant-Man, or you get a Spider-Man. Little bug characters.
Sorry, what was the other movie? It's
Eternals.
It's Internals.
Internals.
Eternals. You know, whatever.
Eternals.
Eternals. I just feel like the CGI in that movie was really cool.
I liked. Actually, it's pretty forgettable. I don't remember what.
That's what I mean. It's both of them are kind of.
Eternals.
How are you gonna start strong last phase and then start with like this?
I'm keeping it varied.
Yeah,
I'm keeping it all over the place.
Yeah. All right. You good?
Yeah. All good.
Yeah.
Eternals is the winner.
Yes.
Eternals versus Thor: Love and Thunder.
Eternals versus what?
Thor.
No. Eternals versus what?
Thor.
No. Eternals. All right. It's Eternals.
Thor: Love and Thunder sucks dick. Thor: Love and Thunder is so bad. That is the worst one. That movie pissed me off. That movie made me so fucking mad. I was such a fan of Taika Waititi, and I still am. Everything that he made up until that, I liked. Jojo Rabbit, Boy.
Did you?
All of his movies that.
Did you go to cinemas for that? For Thor?
For Thor, yes.
Yeah, same.
Yes, he took my money. He took my money and slapped me in the face with it.
Not the worst film I've seen in cinemas though, but I've also seen.
You've seen Madam Web in the cinemas.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about that. Anyway, there is bits of that movie that are cool.
Yeah, but the bits that are cool in that movie make the rest of it so much worse. Because you're like, oh, you could have done this the whole time.
Christian Bale.
Yeah.
Why not have more of him?
Hilarious.
Why not? Yeah.
Yeah.
Um.
Movie sucked. Anyway, moving on.
Yeah, it's Eternals.
It sucks. It's so bad that Eternals is better than it. I don't remember Eternals.
The thing is,
I watched it at the theater.
I don't even think. Oh no, I watched that on Disney. I didn't even go to theaters for that. Eternals. So I've had one of those movies. I had a cinema experience. The other one I didn't, and I prefer the one where I sat at home on Disney and watched it on my laptop.
Remember that? Actually, I was gonna say, remember that fucking Heimdall's son CGI and the.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on.
No, this is what I mean. Like, the only things I remember from the movie is that shit CGI face, the bullshit about the axe thinking it's like an ex-girlfriend or whatever, and then Christian Bale being amazing.
And like every Guns N' Roses song was in it as well.
Yeah, the suit was cool, ish.
Yeah.
Forgettable movie. Yeah. Anyway, next.
Eternals versus Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness.
Multiverse of Madness wins this for me. I like that movie.
Oh, so do I.
Bias.
I think it was overpromised.
It was overpromised. I feel like all these leaks came out where it was going to have like Tom Cruise as superior Iron Man, and everyone's like, "Oh my god, it's going to be this amazing multiverse, freaking Avengers level sort of movie."
But it was just it was a
horror themes. Sam Raimi.
Yeah.
That's all I have to say. Sam Raimi is the reason I love that movie.
Yeah, same.
Yes,
all the Sam Raimi-isms.
Yeah, it's just
that
movie was wicked. I enjoyed it. I can understand why people didn't enjoy it, only because they thought what they thought it was going to be. But I honestly feel it's overhated. Seeing Mr. Fantastic in the whole like Illuminati sort of wicked.
Xavier.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That movie falls flat because it falls into the trap that MCU were at this time was you got to keep up with all the TV shows to watch this. You can't just go watch this movie. Blah, blah, blah.
Oh, man. What happened to Wanda?
Yeah, why?
I've not seen WandaVision. What happened to Wanda?
Why she got kids?
Why she got kids?
Blah, blah,
Where's
blah.
Vision? Yeah.
That's the only thing that falls flat for me. But besides that, I'm like, I mean, WandaVision was a good show anyway. So it's like,
it was a good show.
Just watch the show and then go watch the movie.
Well, if you don't know, if you're like, I wonder what happened there, go back and watch the show.
Like, it's a good show.
It's not that deep. It's fine.
Yeah. I'm sorry, we're this far into an MCU crossover multiverse thing. You kind of got to keep in your mind there's going to be some crossovers.
Yeah, we've had like 40 movies so far.
Like,
yeah. Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness versus Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings.
I was another... See, this is just going to expose me about being late to things. I was late to Shang-Chi. I didn't see it in cinemas either.
I saw that one in the cinemas.
Such a good
I saw that one in the cinemas.
Yeah. This guy. Such a good movie. It actually might... I think it wins.
Shang-Chi?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like...
Yeah.
Like, I'm trying to sit here and defend Multiverse of Madness, but I feel like I've defended it to the point I can. Where I feel like if I had to rewatch one, I would probably enjoy rewatching Shang-Chi more.
I want to watch Shang-Chi again soon.
I do, but in saying that, I do want to rewatch Multiverse of Madness. It's been a while, and I want to see the Sam Raimi, because the horror thing where she's
100%.
So good, man.
I loved
and
like
then she
fucking Marvel Zombies, Doctor Strange at the end.
And then she like kind of just bitches on the whole Illuminati like nothing, like Mr. Fantastic and Captain Captain Carter.
Captain Carter.
Got to insert her some way.
Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings or Black Panther Wakanda Forever.
I did see Black Panther Wakanda Forever in cinemas.
I've not finished that. Is it good?
Yes. It is. It's
hard.
It's a hard watch, and it's not like it's a hard watch because it's shit.
What's Namor like in it?
Good.
Yeah?
He's one of the...
Does he have little wings on his feet?
I don't know. I don't really look at men's feet a lot.
That's his whole thing, though.
Nah, yeah, I think he does.
He does?
Yeah. Yeah.
Does he fly? Or does he, like, float with his little winged feet?
All right. It's been a while since I've watched this movie, so...
No, but, like, that's his main power, right?
Yeah, he's Namor in the movie. But he's such a cool villain. Because he's like the villain in the movie. So he just rocks up to the...
How do they take him seriously with those little wings on his feet?
I mean, their king dresses up as a panther. So.
That's cool, though.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Like, it's the world we live in. Well, we don't, but...
It's the world we live in.
Yes.
Moving on besides his little winged feet. Yeah, good movie?
It is a good movie. I enjoyed it.
More than the other one? Shang-Chi?
That's where it becomes a bit difficult.
Shang-Chi, Black Panther, Wakanda Forever.
It's Shang-Chi. And I felt they were stuck.
Yeah, it's a hard movie to make.
Like they should have
recast.
They should have just recast it because it's nothing wrong with Sherry as becoming the Black Panther.
Yeah,
but it's just obviously the start of that movie.
Obviously unfortunate about his passing or whatever, but like actors die, people die.
Yeah.
Things happen.
I feel like the start of that movie.
The
start of that movie was obviously sad because I aimed in the direction of him passing away, but it did feel so sudden. But it was so sudden, if you know what I mean. And that was the production was during pandemic time, so it did kind of
writer's strike as well.
I feel like
that's what I feel like a lot of these kind of.
This, no offense, the soundtrack wasn't as strong as the first, in my opinion. It was solid, but there was, it was, it just felt, this is a good way to explain it. Black Panther 1, it had to at least be on par or succeed that. It didn't do that for me. So it's Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi or Spider-Man No Way Home?
No Way Home. I don't think there's going to be a movie that beats this. Is there any more?
That is all of Phase 4. So No Way Home wins, rightfully so. That is the most
if he said No Way
movie.
Home at the start, it was winning. There was nothing that was going to beat it.
Yeah, well, that's why I put everything else.
That's my...
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've talked enough about Shang-Chi.
Yeah.
You know, No Way Home, it's a nostalgia fest, which is, like, and we loved it, you know, like... all the Spider-Mans. It was such a Spider-Man-y movie. Like,
I could sit here for another hour talking about how good No Way Home is. I'm not going to, but all I'm going to say is that's probably my favorite MCU movie and probably my favorite movie. Wow. Bar coming the new Spider-Man movie because I have expectations.
Better than Into the Spider-Verse?
Favorite live-action movie.
All right. Phase 5. This is where it really gets bad.
Does it?
Well, it's mostly TV shows.
Oh, yeah, shit. All right, here we go.
Actually, this is probably the least good. There's still really good movies here, but there's like the bad ones are really bad.
We didn't put any of the TV shows in the other
I'm not bothering talking about any of those.
Yeah,
it's just
fair.
the MCU movies. We can do another thing with the shows, but I feel like neither of us has seen most of the...
Oh, I've seen...
You've seen a lot of them?
MCU ones, yeah. I've pretty much... Me and my partner watches them all, pretty much.
Damn, son.
Just the Daredevil, I'm obviously watching solo. The older stuff I need to catch up on. But like to me, I can legit tell you from right now, Loki will be winning it all.
What about Loki season 2?
Yeah, we see. That's what I mean. Like Loki as the TV show would win it.
All right, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, or the Marvels.
Didn't watch the Marvels. Which one's that?
The sequel to Captain Marvel.
Don't think I watched that.
No, I've not seen it.
I've heard good things about it though.
I saw the post-credits scene. It had Beast in
Yeah,
it.
same. I think I did.
Spoilers.
I think I did the same thing where I just watched a video.
Yeah.
But I've heard it's good. But that's another show movie that you have to watch the shows because there's characters I think that pop up and all that stuff. Heard good things, but
So what do we pick? Ant-Man,
ironically, I'm putting Ant-Man, and the only reason I'm putting Ant-Man is just because of the Kang stuff.
Ant-Man Quantumania.
That's mental.
With the
That's
Wasp.
gone round one. That's cooked. So anyway.
Ant-Man Quantumania, Brave New World, Captain America Brave New World.
Brave New World. I enjoyed Brave New World. So actually, it's not even a real question. Ant-Man ended so flat for me that it has to be Brave New World. The Kang stuff is wicked, but then the second half of the movie sucks. MODOK sucks. They're them killing the big... Imagine we had in Phase 2, Thor's second movie, he kills Thanos. That's how it would be. You know what I mean? It would be like, how is that guy meant to be the big bad? So it ruined that for me. Yeah. Brave New World's good.
Brave New World or Deadpool Wolverine?
Deadpool Wolverine.
Yeah.
Brave New World's fun. That it falls into the category of a fun MCU movie. You know, we've got the wicked sequence of Falcon and Captain America flying around. Red Hulk.
Yeah.
You've got him struggling with the fact that he's now the new Captain America in a way, and he has to kind of take that mantle, which is cool. But yeah, it is
Deadpool Wolverine.
Yeah, Deadpool Wolverine.
Deadpool Wolverine or Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3?
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
It's so good.
It's unreal.
I haven't been able to watch it again.
Neither.
Because it's just so heart pulling.
Rocket. No,
the whole animals thing. I can't deal with it.
Yeah, it's the villain.
Yeah.
He's
the High Evolutionary.
He's so good.
Yeah.
After I left that movie going,
we're back.
No, I left that movie going, why isn't he the big bad? Like,
yeah, why isn't he the big, like, instead of Kang? Yeah.
In that one movie, he showed me I was more terrified of him than I was of what's meant to be the next big bad. Yeah, it's Guardians 3.
No credit away from Deadpool Wolverine.
No. The thing is, Deadpool Wolverine is in that upper tier fun movie where it's like, finally, like we get to see Hugh Jackman. We see Ryan Reynolds. Same sort of thing with Endgame. You ask me tomorrow, and it might change because that movie is just so fun.
Let's go Guardians Volume 3 versus Thunderbolts.
Ooh. Closer than you would think?
No, I don't know which one I would pick.
Oh, really?
I really, really, really enjoy Thunderbolts. I think...
Okay, so the problem I have with these two movies is I've recently rewatched Thunderbolts.
Did it hold up?
Yes.
Yeah.
I rewatched it because my partner didn't come to the cinemas when I watched it, and I kind of was like, because we're obviously going to go see Doomsday together most likely. I was like, well, you probably should.
Watch Thunderbolts.
Because we saw Fantastic Four, and then obviously she wanted to watch that. So I rewatched it, and it still held up to the point I was like, such a good movie. I view it as, it's marketed as Thunderbolts, but it's the new Avengers. It's just they didn't want to market it as the new Avengers because people would be like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Damn. Because it's more like classic MCU or emotional hit. That's what I'm looking at it like. I'm going to put it down to Thunderbolts, but I feel like that could be recency biased at the moment. I need to rewatch Guardians. That's the problem.
Yeah, I don't know which one I'd pick out of those two. I think they are as good as each other.
They are.
I would give them both.
The thing is, people are going to fully disagree with us,
10.
by the way.
Yeah, 100%.
Because people love Guardians 3, and
I love Guardians 3, but I also love Thunderbolts.
I feel like Thunderbolts, it went very under the radar, and it was such a good movie. All the Sentry stuff.
Yeah, I mean that's my.
But the
I need to watch it again.
No, but the big complaint people had was like, oh, they stopped it with friendship. You know how they like, and it's like, well, no, it's this whole thing of him fighting himself, and then
Oh,
and that's what they all were like, because Yelena, the whole movie was fighting with the fact that she was taken as a child and became, this assassin, and then you've got Bucky,
What was our answer?
I'm going to go Thunderbolts.
Okay.
Now that could change next time we speak because I could rewatch Guardians.
Yeah.
Because even like the Florence and the Machine's needle drop at the end, and the new Guardians of the Galaxy, it's so good. But I'm going to go Thunderbolts.
Oh wow! So Thunderbolts is the winner of Phase 5.
Wow, that surprises.
We've gotten through all 5 phases, every single MCU movie. Now we're going to pick the winner of each phase to put them up against each other.
Oh, here we go.
And we're going to start with Thunderbolts recency bias. We'll put that one first up against the first Avengers movie.
First Avengers movie wins that.
Really?
Yep.
You think it's a better movie or is it nostalgia?
No, better movie. Stronger characters, in my opinion.
Fair enough.
It's not like a whitewash. Like,
yeah, it's close.
It's closer than people would say, but it's just... And the problem is it's hard to answer this because this could change after Doomsday.
Mm-hmm.
But I love those other characters more, like Iron Man, Captain America, blah, 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 all that sort of stuff. Loki's performance in it as a villain is so good.
Yes, great.
I think that's what
great
kind
antagonist.
Because it kind of semi-lacks in that movie in Thunderbolts because there is no real overarching villain until the end, until the Void comes, which all the Void stuff's unreal. Mm-hmm. That movie's a lot darker than, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But the main villain in that movie is just the government, in a way, you know what I mean? It's like the government wants his assassins cleaned up.
But also the main
and to put the final nail in the coffin on Thunderbolts, Taskmaster's at the start of the movie, so...
But take that nail back out, she gets capped straight away.
Yeah, but she's there, and she was on the poster, so... No. I'm pulling the piece. But it's Avengers 1.
Avengers 1 versus Guardians of the Galaxy.
Avengers 1.
Okay.
Oh, fuck. These are the winners for a reason.
Yeah.
Guardians 1's so good, but it's still Avengers 1 for me.
Okay. Avengers 1.
Same thing, stronger group.
No Way Home.
No Way Home.
Yeah, okay.
Not even a question. And now there's big boys, isn't it?
No Way Home.
And Infinity War?
Infinity War.
It's No Way Home.
Well, we've got a winner. The best.
It's No Way Home.
Best MCU movie according to Owen is Spider-Man.
People are gonna hate
Spider-Man No Way Home.
Oh, fucking nostalgia, mate. You're biased. Blah, blah. You know what? I'll do a whole solo 1 hour podcast talking about why that movie's so good. I'm not going to, but it's...
Don't test him.
Yeah. I love that movie. It is the... And I don't care if people say it's nostalgia but it is the completion of all 3 of the Spider-Man we've grown up through.
Yeah.
In one movie.
Yeah.
Bringing back Willem Dafoe as Green Goblin.
Alfred Molina
as
Doc Ock.
Just that scene alone of him with Tom's Spider-Man, then finding out it's not him.
So good.
And even like all the small stuff when he's like, oh, nanotechnology, you've upgraded yourself, Mr. Parker. You know, stuff like that. Yeah. Like,
so good.
Oh, it's even Jamie Foxx as Electro. Awesome in that movie.
Thomas Hayden Church, Sandman, he's back.
Yeah, he's
Ray Fiennes as the Lizard.
If anything, that movie for me
Ray Fiennes?
Yeah.
Ray Fiennes?
The only problem with that movie is it should have been slightly longer.
Ray Fiennes.
It would have been...
No, not Ralph Fiennes.
I don't know his name.
No, that's Voldemort.
The boy who lived. I mean, they look similar when he's the lizard.
Fucking what's his name, cunt?
Anyway.
Cut.
There should have been more... It would have been cool to see the lizard drawn out more. And
yeah.
To be fair, I think it was similar timing. It was just post-pandemic, sort of similar. Yeah. So, like, not the actors, because I'm pretty sure they reused scenes from Spider-Man 3.
They did.
When he's in,
And Amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah. Which sucked, but they were just more side villains, to be completely honest. The better villains had the main stage. But even like the Doctor Strange stuff is wicked. Seeing the Spider Sense, actually, the whole fight scene of Willem Dafoe and Tom Holland, and then killing Aunt May. Like, you can't sit there and tell me that shit isn't awesome.
Wait, which one?
The whole fight scene between Willem Dafoe and Tom Holland in the
in the apartment building. Oh,
and then him
that
killing
shit
Aunt
goes hard.
May, and the very end. The very end.
Yeah.
Where he stabs Toby, and then Tom Holland looks him dead in the eye and said, "I just want to kill you myself." Like, that shit was like, in that moment I went, is he going to do it?
Yeah.
I was like, are we about to see Tom Holland, Spider-Man, the same guy in Homecoming, kill this guy? Because it looked like he was going to do that.
Yeah.
And even the whole sequence when Willem Dafoe turns bad in the apartment and you see the Spider Sense, that sort of stuff. I felt like that was rewatching that. If you go rewatch that, such a good movie. The dynamic between the three Spider-Mans, I could watch an hour of that.
Yeah, 100%.
But yeah, so that's my little spiel of
No
why.
Way Home.
Yep, No Way Home.
No Way Home's the winner. We're going to take another quick short break before we finish the show with our last segment. Hope you've enjoyed thus far, and we'll be right back. And we're back. I wanted to finish the show talking about like this week in TV.
Yep.
What we're watching, what's going on, maybe talk about anything we might have seen or been rewatching or whatever. So obviously you've been watching Invincible.
Yep. I always up to date with that.
This is also going to be full spoilers from
here
on to the end of the episode on all current TV shows. So if you've not seen Invincible or The Boys,
they both came out Wednesday.
Yeah.
So
just go and watch that. Come back and finish the thing once you've seen that. Or
it'll just be us talk about it and our opinions on it. So,
what happened? Optimus Prime lost his head.
Yeah. So my thought process is, since they've both started coming out, I watched Invincible first.
That's what I do as well.
And then I watched The Boys.
Yeah, that's what I do as well.
I don't know why. I think maybe
it just works better that way.
I also think because we're deeper into the season, and like next week will be the last episode anyway.
Well, my thing was when The Boys started coming out, we were already watching Invincible.
Exactly.
And specifically, there was the episode with the cliffhanger with old pulling out all his guts conquest, you know?
That scene, I've never felt sick in an animated TV show, and that made me feel sick.
It's pretty
Audio
rough.
Really, but the visual, anyway.
Pretty rough.
Even when they showed it in the recap, I was like, don't show it in the recap. We all remember it.
Nobody's forgot.
Yeah.
Nobody's forgot. But yeah, no, good.
This week's episode might be my favorite episode of the whole TV show.
I liked
This season is the best episode.
They blew up Viltrum.
But I feel like it was
I liked the rings around the planet with the dead Viltrumites.
Yep.
I liked Battle Beast. Battle Beast is my guy.
Yeah.
Anytime I see Battle Beast, I am just so happy that he's on the screen.
Laser guy. I forget his name.
Space Racer. I remember it was something dumb.
That gun is cooked.
Yeah, 100%. So cooked.
But Thrag,
man.
I mean, we can't.
He was hyped up. I was half because I don't know what happens in the comic, but I
don't know a lot, but I know a little bits and bobs.
He was being hyped up as like the guy.
Yeah.
And I was like, nah, he's probably gonna end up being like a little pussy bitch. Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
So last episode, I online, a lot of people were like, this really the guy? Like this guy? You know what I mean?
This
like
Freddie Mercury looking motherfucker.
Nah, what did they say? They say he was like Kylo Ren with the whole skull thing. Like, this is the guy.
Oh yeah.
He was scared with
this guy.
Yeah, he bodied any person that went near. He was absolutely cooked. Like, it was it was like, I looked and went, the show's done.
Yeah.
You can't beat this guy.
Yeah.
There's no way. Like, especially when Omni-Man was getting bitched by him like it was nothing. And
crazy.
We know how like powerful Omni-Man was. And obviously
Absolutely.
Conquest was
insane.
ridiculous. and Mark killed Conquest, but there's levels to this game, boy. Like, there is levels. For me, it was like the Dragon Ball Z-esque when he went to go punch him and he just slightly shifted and moved.
Yeah.
When Omni-Man, Nolan went to go punch Thrag and he just... And then, like, the freeze frame, I've got it on my phone here. The freeze frame. Oh, my God. We'll pull it up. That one. Of when Mark punched him. And that's the freeze frame.
Yes. I was sitting there with Jade and she was like, that was cool.
It was just... Like, the villain arrived. You know what I mean? Like, the guy. He was the guy.
Big bad. The big bad.
And I'm just so keen for next week's episode. But then also not keen because it's the last episode. So we're going
to the last episode. Some fucked up shit's probably going to happen again. Yeah, it's again.
It was...
I love this show so much.
It's so good. I always put people on it if they haven't watched it and they're like, oh, but it's animated. I'm like, it doesn't matter. Just hold out.
Just watch it.
Even if you don't like... I mean, the first episode is...
It's like American Dragon Ball Z for adults.
The first episode dragged me in, and I know some people can't get past the first episode.
Yeah.
But that dragged me in, especially at the end there. But it's just like, just watch it, man. It's such a good show.
Yeah.
So good.
This week we also had the latest episode of The Boys, which was also a banger of an episode.
I love that show. These two shows hand in hand.
Yeah.
Amazon is
both
cooking.
They're fucking cooking. They had Project Hail Mary as well come out this year. I love that movie so much.
Yeah.
And they got these two shows. I love both of these shows so much. I do feel like the acting's a bit funny this season.
The Boys?
Yeah, on The Boys. I don't know if I'm just being picky or whatever, but I'm just like, it just seems kind of...
In what sense?
I don't know. It just seems kind of disingenuous. Not Anthony Starr.
Oh, I've got a whole spiel to talk about him.
Anthony Starr is the GOAT, man. He is the best.
If he doesn't get an award for this show, it's disgusting. Because I honestly think... Not saying he's carrying the show.
He's 100% carrying the show.
But he's the best thing about the show.
He is easily the best thing about the show.
And that's saying a lot. That's saying a lot because every other character is still very good. Like A-Train was amazing.
Yeah,
Huey's amazing.
A-Train
Butcher's
was good.
funny. Like, he's good for what he is. You know, like Butcher. Even Starlight.
Yeah.
She plays her role. The Deep is hilarious because he's just the parody and the stereotypes they pull off in the show was perfect. Like, even the Deep doing the podcast about the whole man stuff is just stupid, but it's so, like, the TikTok memes and all that. It's very on point.
Also, I don't know how the fuck they managed to, like, do a Simpsons and predict the future. Every episode, like, some shit has happened in the episode, and the same week, something has happened in real life where you're like, what the fuck?
Soldier Boy.
Soldier Boy's so good.
So good.
Yeah, especially in this episode. I'm so happy to see... Just the dynamic in between Soldier Boy and Homelander this season, it's just so entertaining.
Soldier Boy's one-liners makes me piss myself out loud.
Yeah.
Like a little kid.
Every time.
Like when...
You're weird.
Spoilers, obviously, when Anthony Starr's in the milk bath. And then he said something about, let's run the 7 together side by side. And he said he would rather fist himself with a handful of razors. In the voice made me... I cackled. Like, it was just...
I'd rather fist myself with a handful of razors.
Makes me so keen for that prequel Soldier Boy Vought show.
Yeah, that should be cool.
Because off topic slightly, I feel like Gen V's going to link up very soon because I've mentioned Marie twice now.
Who's Marie?
Marie Monroe, the main chick from Gen V with the blood bending powers.
Oh.
So I feel like... Have you watched Gen V?
I've watched the first season.
Oh, I'm surprised you haven't watched the... You really should have watched the second season before watching The Boys.
Yeah.
Well, so far it's not too bad, but there's a lot of things that kind of...
I can always go back.
Yeah, coincide. But Gen V, I felt, was a very good spin-off because when I watched that show, I felt like I was still watching The Boys, but it's just not the main cast. It's even though it is in the universe, there's so many times we have spin-offs that don't feel the same. This felt the same.
Yeah.
And I feel like those two worlds are going to collide very soon, which I'm excited for because I've grown to like the characters in Gen V a lot more, especially second season. It makes you like them a lot more. Once again, sad. Off the top of my head, don't know the actor's name, but the guy from season 1 passed away, and he's no longer in season 2. The guy who could like control metal. Don't remember. Anyway, so it was annoying that he was. So I was worried for season 2, but they did work it very nicely and very respectfully too, which was really good. So I'm super keen for them worlds to cross over soon.
Yeah, right.
All it will mean is just more action. But Anthony Starr this season, I feel like has just been
battering his son, just absolutely pummeling his son into the ground.
Fucking little boy, which was hilarious.
Yeah.
I
was like, is he gonna kill him?
I thought he did.
Yeah.
I kind of wish he did. Nothing wrong with Ryan. It's not like I don't like Ryan, but it was just like we're 3 episodes in and we've had one major death.
Yeah, I was kind of expecting more.
Like I'm not including Translucent's son and the other. Those characters that are in Gen V, so you would understand.
Oh, were they in Gen V?
You would understand
both of them.
The bold person and Translucent's son, so that's why you would understand it more.
Right.
But the contrast of Huey being there when he died, and he died similar way where he blows up, and Huey had Translucent guts
and his son.
Now his son. That was hilarious. I felt like one thing I could say, I felt like they could have dragged out the thinking Huey died a little bit longer. It was very split second.
Yeah, I mean, what are you going to do?
But we all knew he was. We all knew he wasn't going to die. It was just like.
Oh, it almost tricked me. I was like, well, wait a minute.
Yeah, I thought that too, but I was like, that's such a shit way they could have killed him off.
Yeah.
Going back in episode, A-Train's death was perfect, in my opinion.
Yeah, 100%.
Because the way
they wrapped up that so well.
They wrapped it up with him saving the guy's life of the life he ruined, which created this whole mess. And then he easily could have ran through that chick to survive, and then he stopped himself, and that's why he ended up dying. Is the perfect way for that character to wrap up. Annoying, in my opinion, a little bit annoying. It was so early in the season, but it made sense. But yeah, the big topic is Anthony Starr, man. He's just very oh my god, we were speaking about him before. Willem Dafoe mannerisms.
Yeah.
Give me Anthony Starr as Norman Osborn in the MCU. That's my take. I want him because he could be the perfect Norman, and then imagine his Green Goblin, man, when he's talking in the mirror. He's born for it. Give it to him.
That's so good.
He's wrapped up The Boys. The Boys is finished.
That is so good.
Disney, pay that man. Get him as our Norman Osborn.
That is so good. Oh, I've not heard casting that good in a long time. That's good casting.
Yeah. That's my big thing. I'm so keen for this season. I find the Kimiko stuff being able to speak hilarious because she's so over the top. It was so
jarring, right?
It was so jarring at first, but it's so over the top. But it makes sense because how she said she's learned her English.
Yeah.
I feel like there is going to be a lot of major deaths in this season, wrapping it up. I haven't really read the comics. I know it ends pretty hectic.
Yeah.
I'm keen. It's The Boys, man.
It is The Boys. It hasn't failed to entertain me as of yet, and I'm keen for the rest of the season. Because
I know the other actor from Supernatural is popping up soon.
Yes.
The guy who
the other guy.
Yeah, the other guy. So
who he's playing?
No. So I'm keen to see how that dynamic goes. We had Edgar back.
Yeah, Stan Edgar.
Edgar. Yeah. He's also in Gen V.
Yep.
A little bit. So that's so you have him back. I feel like something's going to happen with Ashley soon, with the whole Voldemort head thing on her back, which was funny. I feel like... Who's the smart chick again? Sister Sage.
Sage.
She has some underlying...
Yeah, something's got to be going on.
She definitely has some underlying... I feel like A-Train kind of gave a sneak hit away saying to Homelander, take those powers away, you're nothing.
Yeah.
I feel like that has something to do.
That's going to come back?
Yeah, I feel like Loki, the show, might end with
him being a normal guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Anthony started sitting there like, I'm just a normal guy. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, I don't know. That's just my theory. I feel like that could happen. But yeah, I'm kind of keen to see where it goes because, yeah, the one thing that threw me off a little bit was the whole, I forget her name, but the woman from season 1 rocking up that Homelander saw as like the mum figure. Yeah, she rocked up with a CGI and it was all like heaven. Like, it threw me off at first. I was like, "What the fuck?" But then again, it reminded me of what the show is like.
Exactly, it's absurdism. Like,
because then the cut from that to Anthony Starr was like, "Oh, it was hilarious." Like that killed. Yeah. This show, it gets hell serious and then it draws you back into like, let's make a parody.
Oh my god, I'm gonna be pretty sad when it ends, but
same.
But also, it's like but then I get to watch it.
Again. Yeah.
The other thing that you've just started watching Daredevil Born Again.
Yes, so you're exposing me again of being a late person to the party. I fell into the trap of I never watched the Netflix one. Yeah. Because I didn't have Netflix at the time and just didn't keep up with it.
Yeah.
It's what we're talking 2016 when it came out.
Yeah, something like that.
And then I heard this coming out, and I'm one of those people who's like, if I'm watching something, I like to watch all the form of media prior to watching it, so I have an understanding. I like knowing the characters. But with Brand New Day coming out, and most likely it could link, I've gone, stuff it. I'm going to watch Born Again first. Then I'm definitely going back to watch the rest.
Yeah.
Because I have read that you don't have to watch the original Daredevil.
No.
It's more you would appreciate it more, which I understand. So I'm 3 episodes into Born Again. Loving it so far.
I'm 7 episodes into Born Again. Yeah. Only season 1. Season 2 is airing like week to week at the moment.
I've heard nothing but like peak TV from season 2.
I'm trying to catch up as quick as I can so I can watch season 2.
Yeah.
But Daredevil was like one of my guys.
I feel like next episode we'll have more to talk about because will probably be on to season 2 and I'll probably just be finishing season 1.
God willing.
But nothing but amazing.
Yeah.
Like you said before, you've spoken how much you love Daredevil.
So good.
And then I also want to watch the Punisher stuff. And then obviously the new Punisher.
The one-shot special coming out next month. That'll be sick.
Has that been announced how long that is?
No.
I'm assuming it'll be like probably an hour.
Probably an hour. Yeah, I'd say. Not a movie, not a show.
Yeah, kind of keen for that.
The other thing that's coming out concurrently, we spoke a little bit about Mandalorian and Grogu earlier.
Yep.
Maul Shadow Lord.
You watched that?
I've watched the first episode.
I haven't. I nearly put it on the other day, but then I ended up watching
Daredevil.
Yeah, Daredevil.
Yeah.
But then I saw they were only like 20-minute episodes, so I might chuck it on. And I've heard nothing but amazing things.
The animation, I was watching for the first like minute of the first episode. I was like, is this live action? Like the animation's that good.
Better than the final season of.
It's on par, if not better.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you've seen, but like they've done some really cool stuff in the like sound effects with the lightsaber. So like
Scream.
They've recorded Sam Witwer's scream and then blended it into all of the lightsaber like whooshing. So like he's spinning his lightsaber around and you can hear faint bits of like
Bring me Starfighter.
Starfighter?
Yeah.
Star Wars Starfighter?
Bring me... Is it Starfighter? No, Starkiller, sorry. Bring me Starkiller.
Starkiller. Force Unleashed?
Yeah, bring me Starkiller live action.
That'd be sick.
Maybe like...
Just cast Sam Witwer again too.
That's what I mean. Like he's there. You've already got him for for that show. Bring me a live action Starkiller.
Yeah.
Maybe if you don't want him to be such overpowered, maybe just bring his powers a bit to power scale him down. But he's built to be in a lot. Like he's so good, man.
So cool.
He's so cool. Yeah.
Other than that, I think that's about everything that we had to talk about today. So I'd say we call that a wrap.
Episode, but
if you're watching, thank you so much for actually tuning in and giving this a go.
It's our first time too. So
our first time recording. Legit. This is we've almost been recording for 3 hours. So this will next we're gonna do this bi-weekly probably, and then cut some videos out to put throughout the week. But next episode will not be nearly as long.
No, we kind of.
ironing out all the kinks.
Yeah,
at the moment.
seeing how this goes and having a bit of fun while it.
It's just having a bit of fun, just talking about nerdy crap that you know we'd be having these conversations anyway.
I was about we've always said this. We normally have these conversations anyway, so we went, why not just record ourselves?
Yeah,
literally.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, no, cheers. And if you liked it, you know, leave a comment down below of anything that you might have disagreed with us.
Yeah,
and
or topics you want us to talk about.
Topics you want us to talk about.
Like anything. Like
and then you know subscribe. You know that can't hurt.
Yeah.
You know. But yeah.
See you in the future.